This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Gary Rose Stadium here on the campus of Carl Albert High School, where it is homecoming. And you can see on the screen they are lining up all the royalty out there to see who wins the homecoming king and homecoming queen for 2024-25. I'm here this evening. This is Kirk Norman with Coach Mike Goff. Jonathan Copeland is on the sidelines tonight. Max Emmons is doing the producing, and Jaden Paulson is the camera person up in the Eagles' nest. Carl Albert comes into this game 4-0 on the season, 1-0 in district play with a 64-0 win at Western Heights last week. El Reno comes in 2-2, and with a win over Altus last week, 36-31, and they are also 1-0 in district play. We would like to welcome our sponsor for our countdown to kickoff, Whataburger. The Oklahoma Sports Network wants to thank Whataburger for advertising with us this entire school year. Whataburger, both at 2914 South Douglas Boulevard and 5925 Southeast 15th Street in Midwest City. Give your taste buds that winning feeling with the new boneless Whata Wings from Whataburger, available for a limited time. Countdown to Kickoff is brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Buffalo Wild Wings at 5500 Tinker Diagonal in Del City. Buffalo Wild Wings offers buy one, get one wing deals every Tuesday and Thursday. So Coach Goff and Jonathan, Carl Albert comes in on a 29-game win streak. I looked it up this week. Several people had asked me, acted like I was supposed to know that, and so I didn't, and so I went and looked it up. The last time, this goes all the way back to September 16th, 2022, and we lost to Muskogee here at Gary Rose Stadium, 35-28.
Yep.
Carl Albert is still not scored upon through the first four games, and I'm asking for Jonathan, and I'm asking also for Coach Goff. How good is this Carl Albert team this year?
Jonathan?
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's yet to be seen. I mean, obviously played really well against a good Stillwater team. I think it's going to be like similar to the past years where they just continue to get better each and every week. But as of right now, you haven't given up a touchdown yet. You're putting 60-plus points on people. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that
absolutely.
Is. And I agree with you. I don't know that we have been tested thoroughly yet. The best test we've had is against Stillwater, and we passed that test really well. Now, they did have a couple of chances to score. Coach Norman and I were talking about that. They had a couple of chances to score and decided not to go for the field goal and tried, they were behind 21-0 in the first quarter. So that makes your – oh, wow. Georgia sorry.
Yep, we'll talk about it.
Georgia Mosier just was crowned the homecoming queen. I've known her since she was a baby.
Yep. Well, I have to say, and we talked about this a little bit, a very impressive outing from Carl Albert for these last four games. You can't deny.
Yes.
And the offense has played extremely well. even though we haven't seen an incredible amount of defense played against them. Stillwater was probably our toughest match, and that was not all that tough, 35-0. And so I began to ask myself, how good a team is this? And you can only do what's in front of you. And I think that's, part of the game of football is you only get to play the people that are standing in front of you. And they have done their business. And that's one of the things that you expect a good team to do, is to just take care of their business with whoever's there. And they've done that successfully for these 4 games, including the one, what we thought was going to be a challenge at Stillwater, ended up being Carl Albert really controlled that game.
They really did. Once they got ahead early, they kept on, as we say in the profession, rolling.
Right.
And they kept doing things correctly, and it was quite a sight to see.
Well, we are going to continue on with our countdown to kickoff, and we'll come back here and talk a little bit about homecoming and give you an update on who was crowned the king and who was crowned the queen. And we'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Whataburger now has new premium coffee. That means a brand new taste with new flavors. And it's coming in hot and iced cold. New hot and iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it. For the first time ever, Whataburger has iced coffee. So hey, get vanilla iced coffee with breakfast, caramel iced coffee with a snack. And for dinner, how about mocha iced coffee? Or just get plain. Nothing wrong with a classic. New iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Well, I said when we came back that we were going to tell you who was the king and who was the queen for 2024-2025. And the king that was crowned was Mr. Caleb Smith. And Caleb is a senior this year. He is on the swim team and is a wonderful young man and is very good student as well. And then, as Coach Goff alluded to in the middle, because he's known her since she was a little girl, was Georgia Mosier. She was representing tennis, but she is also on the swim team, so I'm going to keep pushing that.
Very good.
2 swimmers tonight, Caleb Smith and Georgia Mosier. You won't find a nicer young lady than Georgia Mosier.
No, you won't. She's raised by good folks.
Yep, she is. So tonight we are getting ready for our Keys to the Game. Our Keys to the Game are brought to you by the Midwest City Tag Agency, 119 South Air Depot Boulevard, Midwest City, Oklahoma. Call 405-737-4839. That is the Midwest City Tag Agency. And Coach Goff, I've got a few things. Jonathan will ask you for yours. Before we get to that, if you have questions that you would like to ask during our broadcast this evening, you can ask those through the X platform at CA_on-the-air. CA_on-the-air, and we'll be able to answer those questions that you have. We're also going to be on Facebook, and we will also be on YouTube this evening. So keys to the game. El Reno runs an effective offense. Last year, we met them in the playoffs. Actually, it was in the second round, I believe. The first round of the playoffs. Okay, first round of the playoffs. And here at home. But they run an effective offense. They are going to overload one side of the line, and generally, probably about 80% of the time, they're going to go that way because they're just going to try to outman you. Mm-hmm. We've got to handle that pressure at the line of scrimmage, and we have been successful at that on our defensive line, so I feel good about that, but we definitely have to handle that pressure. We also have to handle any adversity that may come. I've asked the players in our coaches show that airs on Wednesday evening late, what is going to happen when you experience adversity? And every single one of them has talked about team, leadership, and coaches that stand behind them. Right. It's been a very good answers. It's like they were programmed to answer that way. Yeah.
If you all haven't seen the coaches show, I highly recommend it.
Yeah.
Coach Norman and Coach Dunn do a wonderful job.
We enjoy doing it. We do it every Wednesday afternoon, and then it airs on Wednesday evening, and it's been a lot of fun to be able to get a little more in tune with the players and find out what they like and what they enjoy. And this week we also had a pretty good interview. Coach Dunn held an interview with Coach Norman, who is the head coach of swim. They're going to be honored at halftime as well. So the other key to the game I have is just to handle that adversity. At some point, we're going to get scored on.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a little downer for the defense when that happens because they are very, very proud of that. My third key to the game is stay focused on the game and the game plan. This has been an absolutely packed day. The students were not really involved in class. They went to first hour. Yeah, they went to first hour. I
don't want to say never are, but during homecoming.
Right. They went to first hour. They checked in there, and basically from that they went to a assembly that lasted until 10:30, and basically they were all let out and they were off, and the parade happened. 78 vehicles in the parade. The longest parade in history for Carl Albert, and a lot of times that can get your mind doing other things.
Yep.
And
focused on something else.
That's right. And so we have to remember the ultimate goal, and Coach Dunn said it on the coaching show on Wednesday, was that we may or may not remember that Caleb Smith and Georgia Mosier were crowned king and queen, but if we lose this game, we'll definitely remember that.
We'll definitely remember that. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so, all right. Jonathan, have you got some keys to the game that you've been thinking of as we get ready for this matchup against the El Reno Indians?
Yeah, I think one thing when you play an offense like El Reno, you have to stay very assignment sound. There's a lot of window dressing, movement on the line. One way to stop that is to get penetration. Last year they went right down the field on us and scored. But last year we didn't have Nick Smith plugging up the middle for us.
Right. Nick Hill.
Nick Hill. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
We had an undefeated team last year, won a state championship, but this defense that we have this year is better than last year. So I think, just make them play behind the chains. They want to get 3 yards in a cloud of dust, keep the ball moving, keep the clock moving. When we get the ball, don't press to score too fast. Just kind of stay with the game plan. Don't turn the ball over, and stay sound on special teams.
No, I love that. Don't turn the ball over. I mean,
brother.
You've got to be stingy on ball control. A couple of those things, and a lesser team can beat you real quick.
Yeah, and it doesn't take long at all.
No.
I have a few, if you don't
mind.
Yes,
no, please.
Mine, and very similar to what you said, but we need to be able to adjust to their sets. They're going to run some, I call them funky sets. They'll have a tight end, 2 wings, or a wing and a near back or whatever. and then they'll take those 3 and flip them to the other side. Our adjustments to that are going to be key to us being able to stop what they do. And that's they try and outnumber you at the point of attack. And if they can't outnumber you, or if you adjust to that, then they're going to go back the other way. So my third one was to be physical at the point of attack. So if they've got us outnumbered, we need to just,
blow it up.
I think that they have been working on what we used to do back in the day when Michael Evans coaches defensive ends, is just whipping the tight end. Now, their tight end's a good-sized kid.
Yeah, he is.
And he's going to be hard to deal with. But I like our chances against that. Then I just kind of threw this in as a kind of a joke. I said, stop the pass. Last year in the playoffs, they ran the ball 73 times and threw it once.
Right.
So, as a joke, I said, stop the pass.
Well, I think you and I could stop the pass from up here.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to be back here with you in just a minute on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network with our starting lineups and the other things getting ready for the kickoff. We'll be back here in just a minute on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and ask yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light. You think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes, call Rob and Will.
Whataburger's Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich is back.
Chicken strips. Chicken strips. Chicken strips.
Ranch.
Ranch. Buffalo Ranch. Monterey Jack cheese.
The Whataburger Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich. A beautiful masterpiece.
State Representative Max Wolfley.
As a longtime Mid-Del teacher, coach, and parent, I first ran for the legislature to ensure taxpayer dollars appropriated for education actually made it all the way to the classroom. That concern hasn't changed and seems even more important today. Thank you for giving me the privilege of serving the people of our district.
Max Wolfley, looking out for educators, seniors, veterans, and all of us. Recorded in our kitchen after midnight. Can you tell?
Welcome back here to your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, and the Titans are here taking on the El Reno Indians this evening. It is homecoming. It's been a long day, and it's been a hot day too, Coach.
It has. As I came by the bank down there, it's 98.
98 degrees. Well, I feel it up here. So I want to give you a little update here in regard to who our referees are and who our umpire is, head linesman, line judge, and back judge. Referee is Tom Denker. And the umpire is Tyler Phipps, actually was a previous Carl Albert Titan. Head linesman Tim Nguyen, and line judge Bobby King, and the back judge is Jelani Dillard. And so we're happy to have them doing the work this evening. One of the things I want to mention, Coach, and
there you go.
I think it's important to get this out of the way. Ethan Spiewak, a 4.5-star kicker. He is the kicker here for the Carl Albert Titans. And he actually holds the record now for season PATs at 81. And he is his career PATs 136. And he's got 17 field goals. If he gets one more tonight, he ties the record for field goals. And so we're going to be watching for that. If we see a field goal tonight, we're going to tie for that record. So our instant replay this evening is brought to you by Brown's Driving School. Brown's Driving School has been serving the Midwest City area since 1996. They offer driver education, the road exam, defensive driving and motorcycle training, go see them at 29th and Douglas, next to the Tinker Tag Agency, Brown's Driving School, where safety is our driving concern. And so now we're going to share with you our starters. And so on the offensive side of the ball this evening, our starters will be at left tackle, number 54, Thomas Welch. At left guard, number 52, Kalen Smith. At center, number 56, Cody Volker. At right guard, number 67, Elijah Esparza. At right tackle, number 64, Wyatt LeClaire. At tight end this evening, number 45, Maddox Wilkerson. At wide receiver, number 6, Tristan Haynes. At wide receiver, number 5, Todd James. And at wide receiver, number 7, Trey Washington. Our running back this evening, again, is L.T. Simmons. And starting quarterback tonight, number 11, Devin Woodring. And so now, for your defense, I'm going to turn it over to Coach Goff.
Defensive starters at defensive end, LeBron Royale. Defensive tackle, Kathan Perucci. Another defensive tackle, Nick Hill. Another defensive end, Joe Thomas. At the Sam linebacker, Carl Vion Young. At the Mike linebacker, Darian Thomas. At the Will linebacker, Marcus James. At a corner, Trey Dukes. At strong safety, Trey Washington. At weak safety, Jackson Webster. And at the corner spot, Tristan Haynes. And now...
Yeah, one of the things we want to talk about a little bit is just the fact that Marcus James is back. Missed the first 4 games with injury, and we're really excited to be able to see him back. And so as we prepare this evening, that changes up a little bit in regard to our offense and our defensive lineups.
Right.
So he's back. Vineyard will be coming in a couple of different places because he's going to replace Jackson Vineyard. Jackson has done a fantastic job, filling in for Marcus. And also with Daniel Newton out this evening, Jackson Webster is going to step in. And he has been in that place several times already. And so we're looking forward to seeing this new lineup that is actually – we're going to get to see the full spectrum this evening with having Marcus James on the field.
Except
for Daniel Newton.
And the starting Mike linebacker was not Caden Davis.
Oh, that is correct.
And I don't know why. I mean, I know he had a slight an injury, and I asked him about it.
Well, he was suited up. Yeah, he was suited up and ready to go. Matter of fact, he told me today, he said, I'm going to get a tackle for a loss, and I want to make sure that you say something about it.
That's good.
I said, okay, I will.
And I don't know if that's just a misdeal on the starting lineup.
I think it is. I think it is because I went in and talked to him, and they didn't say anything. So, all right, our coin toss this evening is going to be brought to you by Tegan Malone. Tegan Malone is she's a product of Middale School. She's also a former Middale School teacher, a mom, and now runs a small business in Midwest City. She is running for State House District 95 to be a champion for our public schools, increase access to health care, and put the people of Middale first. Vote Tegan Malone for House District 95 on Tuesday, November 5th. And that is paid for and authorized by Friends of Tegan Malone for House District 95. Our kickoff sponsor this evening is Midwest Nutrition. Fuel your body, energize your day, and achieve your goals with a protein shake and from Midwest Nutrition. Stop in for all your nutritional needs. They are at 10,002 Southeast 15th Street in Midwest City. They're actually located right there at Douglas Boulevard and 15th in Midwest City. So we are getting ready for the coin toss, and that's brought to you again by Tegan Malone.
The captains for the Titans, number 16, Caden Davis. Number 23, Carl Vion Young. Number 12,
that's Marcus James.
Hey. Number 4, You'll notice he's not in pads. Number 4 is Daniel Newton, and I think he's still nursing a thigh bruise.
Yeah, he's nursing a thigh bruise, and he's going to be back soon. So on the other side, the captains from El Reno are number 15, Dalen Pruitt. Number 55, that is Xavier Elledge. Number 65, that's R.J. Parker. And number 6, Elijah Fisher. You're going to hear us talk about Elijah Fisher. He is the quarterback for the Indians this evening.
They are joined by their 3 sons, Mason, Micah, and Maddie.
And so they are shaking hands and getting ready for the coin toss. And after the coin toss, we're going to get ready and have the kickoff. So the referee is explaining to them what they need to do and what they don't need to do.
Yeah. Don't do this.
Right.
Do that.
I'm always reminded of the Three Stooges. You know, you can do this, and he pokes him in the eyes. Don't poke him in the eyes.
Don't poke him in the eyes.
Yeah. So.
For those of you who have played here before, Coach Rollins is out there taking pictures.
Yes, he is.
And there weren't a whole lot of rules for Coach Rollins.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
El Reno has chosen to receive, and so they're going to get the ball first this evening, and they're going to be defending the north end zone. They've allowed Carl Albert to have the little bit of a south breeze, what south breeze there is. It's about 146 degrees here in this booth.
It is.
And but it's probably at least 90 still on the field. And there is shade all across the field now finally, and we're kind of thankful for that. It's actually showing 86 degrees from Channel 9, and I think it's 86 degrees everywhere. So it's every bit of that. So we are getting ready for kickoff. Scoring recap tonight is brought to you by J.R. Rowlett. Let J.R. Rowlett find your perfect home today. Call 405-445-8971. You see the flags running. You see the Titans coming on the field. And this homecoming game is about to kick off. Your Red Zone sponsor tonight is Sovereign Bank. Sovereign Bank is dedicated to empowering your financial goals and serving our community. Visit our location in the Middale area for all your banking needs at 2600 South Douglas Boulevard, Midwest City, Oklahoma, 73130.
You know, you and I were talking as El Reno comes running out on the field. They have a lot of kids.
They do.
There's a bunch of kids out at El Reno, which
they do.
Is good for them.
Absolutely.
It's a great storied program. I mean, they were. Before Guthrie got all good, our biggest rivalry was El Reno.
Right. I will. I'm going to give you an update from Squirtle, and I know it's early, but I just flipped over here because I was going to tell you about a couple of games that were last night, which were interesting and we need to keep up with because we're going to play Lawton later. And but the first thing that popped up is the Southeast at Duncan game, and honestly, I don't think I've ever seen this before. But they are in the first quarter, and Coach, it's 2-2.
It's a baseball game.
That is a defensive struggle there. I'm telling you,
pitcher's duel.
Pitcher's duel. There you go.
Yeah, 2-2.
2-2.
Wow.
Southeast at Duncan, 2-2 in the first. So,
small balling it all the way, guys.
Yeah, that's right. Well, you got to do what you got to do to win a game, I think. And that Southeast is 3-1, Duncan's 2-3. Last night, Lawton was host to John Marshall, and this Lawton team is a new team. Coaches from Southmore, and he moved there this year. Is rebuilding that program. Quite honestly, I got to tell you, I think they're kind of beginning to believe.
Yeah.
They lost a couple early. It's 42-8, and is the way it ended up last night. Not that John Marshall is a good team; they're 0-4, but Lawton is coming on, and so we're going to want to watch that later.
Jonathan watched that game last night. He'd have a little bit more perspective than.
Yeah, what did you think, Jonathan? I can hear your mic, so I know you're down there.
He can't hear us.
Well.
All right, you guys got me?
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, so watch first couple quarters. I think you're right. Lawton High's starting to kind of hit their stride a little bit and figure some things out.
I think they're just kind of believing in themselves. Ethan Spiewak is doing the kicking. Spiewak is doing the kicking, and we talked about him earlier. And looks like he's going to go long and deep. Back deep right now is the quarterback, I believe. That's number 6. That's Elijah Fisher back deep. He's going to take the ball 2 yards deep in the end zone, and that will be a touchback. And so we are underway.
You know, and again, it's just wonderful that he can kick the ball in the end zone.
Absolutely. One of the things that I was asked to mention this evening is we have a new school on the Oklahoma Sports Network, and that is Bethany. And so Bethany is on the Oklahoma Sports Network now. They just started. Their first broadcast will be this evening.
Wow.
And so Bethany plays Blanchard tonight. Ought to be a pretty good game.
Well, Blanchard's the defending state champion.
Yeah.
So it should be a good game.
So here we are, Elijah Fisher.
There they go.
You're going to see the
flopped.
There you go. There's the flop to the left side.
And now
Fisher takes the ball. He hands off right up the middle, and he's stuffed right at the line. That was Lathan Pruitt, and getting in there on the tackle was number 57. That's Joe Thomas.
One of the adjustments that we're going to do is if they do flip them like that, those 3 guys, which I was talking about, then I think we're going to slant to it. So they don't normally flip them and then run back the other way.
Right. You were talking about Caden Davis, and he is definitely at the middle linebacker position.
That's good.
And
we need to get that changed too.
Yep. Also, Marcus James is in there. First time. He's going to step up to the line of scrimmage. This time Fisher gets the ball. He's going to take it around the left side. They're going to try to stretch it out, and he is pushed out of bounds out there. Pushed out by Todd James that was trailing. And maybe a gain of about a half yard is kind of where it looks like.
Huh. I thought he lost yardage.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
That guy's over there. He's right there on it, and so I stand corrected.
Yeah. I'm going to call it the 21. So it's 3rd down and 9 for the Indians.
Many people would think this is a passing down, but for El Reno, it may not be. They have one pretty good wide receiver. They have a very tall tight end. He's 6'5".
They break the huddle with 8 seconds left.
I don't see him in there.
2 wideouts this time. Fisher's going to take the ball. He's going to keep it and try to go up the middle, and there's nothing there.
Yeah.
1 yard picked up on the play up to the 22. That's the best he can get. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 8, and it's an obvious punting situation, and they're swapping teams.
That was a counter play where they're going to counter back to the left. The back went right, and then the quarterback kept the ball on a quarterback counter back to the left. And we stopped it.
Standing at his 50-yard line right at midfield, that is Tristan Haynes. And there is a flag that has been thrown.
Illegal substitution.
I think we got too many on the field. El Reno.
Well, you know what? It looks like there's a bunch of them out there. That's 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
I think that's right.
10, 11, 12.
Yeah. So
the Jets did it last week and got away with it. They actually had 13.
Oh, really? Well, if you can get away with it, do it. Ball's pushed back to the 17-yard line now. Tristan Haynes moves up to the 43, and the punt gets off, and it's a horrible punt off the side of his foot. It's going to bounce back at the 10-yard line, and that's where it's going to be down. So that is a -7 on the punt. And the Titans are going to have their first possession already in the red zone. The red zone is brought to you by Sovereign Bank.
That's not right.
Yeah.
I don't think you can do that.
No,
I don't either.
There is a flag that is down on the field. I was already headed on that the ball was going to be at the 10-yard line.
And it should be.
And that's where it should be.
That's called first touching. The ball was past the line of scrimmage. At least I think it was.
Well, you know what?
It may not have been.
It may not have been past the line of scrimmage.
Well, they blew the whistle.
And the referee put his hand on the ball and downed it himself. But that ball is going to be placed with the illegal touching. They're going to move the ball all the way down into Titan territory at the 34-yard line. And so I wish I could describe to you, but the ball did not get back to the line of scrimmage. So the ball was at the 10-yard line. One of the referees actually put his hand on the ball. The El Reno player took it and took off running because it didn't get past the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
And so that's where they ended up. And with the penalty yardage then, the ball is at the 34-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Indians. That's the best I can describe.
What's the penalty for?
I don't know.
You mean men on the field?
No. Yeah, because we were coming on as they were going on.
Well, that's crazy.
2 yards picked up on the play, takes the ball down to the 32-yard line.
Afraid I'd be asking for a timeout.
Yep. It's going to be 2nd down and 8 at the 32, and the Titans are. I think they're ready to make this stop.
Yeah, I hope so. That's one of the oddest plays I've ever seen.
Yeah, it really is. And it's early in the game. There was motion over there on that left side. That time he's going to make it back to the line of scrimmage, and nothing much more than that. So the ball is going to stay there at the 32.
Joe Thomas on the tackle from behind.
And that is going to bring up 3rd down at the 32-yard line.
I was talking to Coach Herbert, Coach Evans also, who coaches the defensive ends, and he says Joe is a technician. He does everything right. He said I could use him as for teaching.
They're going to do that shift back to the left this time. Elijah Fisher at quarterback. He's going to drop back. He's looking. He throws out to the open. Knocked down out there by Tristan Haynes. There is a late flag that is back here by LeBron and Marcus James. So we're going to have to see what that is about. And it's going to be a personal foul, roughing the passer, and that's going to give him a 1st down. So 2 times that Carl Albert has come up with a great play to push the Indians to 4th down, and now the 1st down is going to be all the way down at the 17-yard line. With that penalty, the 1st down is going to be at the 17-yard line. Wow. What a strange series.
Here's that adversity you were talking about earlier.
That's where we are.
See how they rise up.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
It's really nothing El Reno has done.
No, Fisher's at quarterback, man in motion. They're going to hand off up the middle, and I don't see that he got anything, and it doesn't look like they're going to give him anything. No gain on the play brings up 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play brings up 2nd and 10 from the same spot.
I think our team speed,
yes,
especially up in front on the defensive line, will cause them quite a bit of problem, because I think one of the ways that you stop a team that tries to unbalance you and all that stuff is to slant and to move your inside people towards where they're going to try and run it.
Fisher takes the ball. He's going to drop out to pass. That time Marcus James catches up with him, and the ball is bounced, and it goes down on the ground. No good. Marcus James was flying in.
I thought that Whitehead might throw another flag because he touched him.
Yeah, well, that might have been.
But he didn't.
No.
Hallelujah.
3rd down and 10 now. Since the penalty, they have gained no yardage. And, Coach, they've already passed more times than what they did in the
twice?
Yeah. 17-yard line, 3rd and 10. Fisher in at quarterback. Pruitt is the running back. Everybody's tight. 6 seconds left on the play clock. 3, 2, 1. They're just going to keep it slow, and they're going to try to make it work. He's going to throw it to the middle. He's got a man, and he catches the ball inside the 10-yard line down to the 9. That's going to bring up 4th and 1 at the 9-yard line.
We're putting our goal line package in, so that means we're putting in 2 bigger guys.
Yep, Nick Hill comes in
so
along with Kathan Perucci. Perucci had a great game last week. They're going to go with a tight set. They're going to push forward. And
He didn't even get the ball.
I don't think that they got it.
Who got the ball?
It was one of the H-backs there in the middle. I don't think they got that 4th and 1. And we're going to have to see right here. No, they did not. Carl Albert ball. So turnover on downs after a 10-play drive. And Carl Albert is going to get it. 7 minutes and 16 seconds in the first quarter.
I never saw who got the ball.
Do what?
Who did they snap it to?
It was the H-back.
I didn't see him.
It was the H-back that was right there off the guard.
Huh. I never saw it.
7 minutes and 16 seconds. And, Coach, that's what they're doing. They're running that play clock down because they want Carl Albert to have as few possessions as possible.
It may not make any difference.
And they burned about half the quarter there. Woodring back. He hands off to L.T. Simmons. He goes up the middle. He's across the 15. He cuts back. He gets across the 20 down to the 22-yard line. And El Reno came to play. There's flags everywhere.
Simmons with the carry out to the Titan 22-yard line. Flags on the play.
We're going to have to sort this out because there was some pushing and shoving. The ball started at the 8-yard line, ended up at the 22. And now we're going to have to see what they decide here. And they are going to march it off against El Reno. So the ball is going to go from the 22-yard line, and that'll take it up to the 37-yard line, 1st and 10 for your Carl Albert Titans. It's been an odd first quarter, I have to tell you.
Penalties kind of make things slow down and, it's dumb and all that stuff. We just need to make sure during this adversity we keep our heads and let's go.
Trips to the right, 2 guys to the left. Empty backfield for Devin Woodring. He's going to take the snap. He's looking. He's going to throw it out there to Tristan Haynes. Tristan's got a little bit of open room across the 40. At 45, gets knocked down about the 48-yard line. They're going to give him up to the 49, another first down for the Carl Albert Titans.
And again, Tristan is one of the faster kids on the whole field. Get the ball in his hands, and you never know, he might go all the way.
This time we're going to switch this back. LT goes back into the backfield again.
They may do the same thing this way.
Yep, trips to the left. This time Woodring's coming up. He's going to keep the ball. He cuts across the midfield, gets down to the 45, to the 40, 35. He's got open room, 20, 15, 10, and he takes on a tackler, gets all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Devin actually showed a little speed right there.
Absolutely. He said, I'll fight you. Let's go. So Woodring takes it down to the 1.
Heavy.
And they're going to go heavy. Is going to bring Caden Davis in. 1st and goal. We're in the red zone here, the Sovereign Bank red zone. Here we are, Caden Davis. They're going to split Trey Washington out to the right. Caden Davis takes the ball, and it's going to be a flag. There is going to be offsides is what he is holding. That's going to move the ball to the 1/2-yard line.
They lined up offside.
Yep.
Defense.
And so we're going to run that play again. I don't see any need to change it.
No.
1st and goal from the 3-inch line, Carl Albert.
So here we are at the 1-yard line. Caden Davis in the heavy set. Still got Washington to the right. Davis pounds into the end zone. Touchdown.
We'll block down and kick out with those backs, those up backs, and I don't think they can stop that.
So that was built with a Devin Woodring 50-yard run. And Carl Albert goes up 7-0 here with 6:16 left.
Well, almost 7.
Yeah. Spiewak in to do the kicking. Farley was the holder.
Oh,
they come across
there
the
you
line.
go.
That's going to move us to the 1.5.
Did you see Cody?
Yeah. He's ready.
Yep.
Going to set up again.
So watch Jake put his hand up. That's when they went.
Yep. And the ball is down. The kick is up, and it is good. And the Carl Albert Titans lead 7-0.
I don't think it made any difference.
No, I don't think so either.
Spiewak kicks the ball so high, and Jake does a good job of holding for him.
We're going to be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the poll is broken.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's just a little
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. And that your scoring recap is brought to you by J.R. Rowlett. Client-focused, results-driven. Call J.R. Rowlett for all your real estate needs, 405-445-8971. That was 4 plays, covered 92 yards, took 1 minute. And the major play in that was a Devin Woodring 50-yard run. Just a beautiful run, fighting for the end zone down to the 1-yard line. And then taken in by Caden Davis.
And it was a 90-yard drive, correct?
92, yes.
92, very good. Like those.
Spiewak is in to do the kicking. And here he goes. It's a kick. It's a little higher this time. And still going to hit the end zone. And just to remind you, your kickoff is brought to you by Midwest Nutrition. Fuel your body, energize your day, and achieve your goals one sip at a time with a protein shake and energy tea from Midwest Nutrition. So the ball will be placed at the 20-yard line. This is El Reno's second possession. 6:16 left in the first quarter. Your first quarter sponsor is Ben Osinga Insurance. For life and home insurance needs, call Ben at 405-733-4400. Jonathan, you got anything down there on the sidelines? Anybody? The fire department's coming after you now. I see the lights headed out.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Just Coach Crouch getting on the guys, tell them to keep their mouth shut. And, this game's already getting a little chippy, but just make sure we get everybody in line.
Yep.
Yeah, Coach Couch will do that.
Yes, he will.
He'll handle it.
Fine guy to do it, too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wonderful guy.
You do not want to get put on Coach Couch's list. That is not a good thing when practice rolls around.
Nope.
This time, it's going to be illegal procedure by the Indians. And that's going to move the ball back to the 15-yard line after the penalty. He's going to bring up first down and 15.
Penalty moves the ball back to the Indian 15-yard line, early 1st and 15.
Carl Albert's adjustment to some of the stuff that they're doing is they're playing their defensive tackles, Hill and Perucci, in what are called two techniques, which are head up. Any offensive lineman will tell you that if somebody's head up, they're probably going to slant.
Hey, Jaden, we need to be able to see the game here.
We are.
That was a pass, or I'll do my best to tell you what's going on. I'm sorry the camera is stuck in the middle, and it is actually frozen. That's what's happened. So the camera is frozen. That was a first down pass, and it came out over here to the right, and so it was second down now and 15, and we have just been notified that the screen froze just before the kickoff. And so we're going to do our best. That was a 2nd down and 15 play, and that was Fisher that ran the ball right up the middle, and he's going to pick up about 2 yards on the play from the 15 up to the 17-yard line. There was a flag, and they are actually – Carl Albert is going to decline the penalty. It was another offsides penalty. It was a personal foul, chop block, and Carl Albert's going to decline the penalty and take the down. And so the ball is going to be placed at the 17-yard line. And that's going to bring up 3rd down now. And it's 3rd and 13.
The picture is messing up for us.
Yeah,
it's the guy upstairs. He's moving. It's working up there. It's just not working down here. So you all are seeing.
Okay, this time it's going to be a handoff right there to the running back, number 25, Lathan Pruitt. And he is going to get tackled behind the line of scrimmage. And the ball is going to be taken from the 17, and it's going to be back to about the 13-yard line. We're going to see where they actually place the ball. They're going to place the ball down. I can't believe they're going to put it back down where the ball was. But that is going to be back down at the 17-yard line, and it's going to be 4th down and 13. So their punter is in. Tristan Haynes is back standing at his own 40-yard line. The punter, he gets one off again. It comes off the right side of his foot. It's going to bounce backwards and is going to be downed at the 34-yard line. And so Carl Albert will take over its 2nd possession with 5:01 left here in the first quarter.
We apologize.
Yep. 5:01 left in the first quarter. The ball is going to be in positive territory at the 34-yard line.
Is Jaden on a headset up there?
Yes. Yes.
Jaden, make sure everything's all hooked up correct for you.
This time, Woodring takes the ball. He's going to turn around, hand it off to L.T. Simmons. He goes to the right side. He cuts back up the middle, and he's going to pick up about 5 yards on the play. He's going to be downed, started at the 34-yard line. I said 5. He only picked up 3. They're going to put it down at the 31-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 6 from the El Reno 30.
And that is going to be 2nd down and 6. One wide out to the right, one wide out to the left. Tight end on the left side. That's Marcus James in there at the tight end. They actually have a double tight end set on this left side, James and Wilkerson. Woodring's going to throw it long down there to Trinae Washington. Touchdown, Carl Albert. 31-yard touchdown strike to Trinae Washington.
They manned up on the outside, and there was really nothing that young man could do because Trinae's 6'4" and weighs 220. And he couldn't keep up with him, and he couldn't out-muscle him. So all Devin had to do was just get it to him.
Just to let you know what we're trying to do here, as soon as we have this kick, and the point after try is by Spiewak, and as soon as we have this kick, we're going to go to a commercial, and we're going to start working on our camera. So we're trying to make that happen, and so that you can get back to seeing the game. Spiewak, ball is down, the kick is up, and it is good. And the Carl Albert Titans lead 14-0. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Whataburger now has new premium coffee. That means a brand new taste with new flavors. And it's coming in hot and iced cold. New hot and iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it. For the first time ever, Whataburger has iced coffee. So hey, get vanilla iced coffee with breakfast, caramel iced coffee with a snack. And for dinner, how about mocha iced coffee? Or just get plain. Nothing wrong with a classic. New iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
We are back with you live, and we have the camera, and the El Reno Indians took the kick. There are several flags, but there was a fumbling of the ball as the kick came down. That was picked up then by Elijah Fisher, and he picked the ball up at about the 8-yard line, ran it forward, but at about the 17-yard line, there's flags littering the field, and the referee is back here at the back. So I think it's coming back. And we have our camera back.
Holding on them. What happened on the kickoff, if you all didn't get a chance to see it, we were still probably in commercial. We kicked it a little bit short, and the kid tried to field it, popped up in the air, bounced on the ground. All of our kids went to him, and he just kind of stepped around him, and he was headed down the field. But there was a reason why he was headed down the field. They were holding.
All right, so we're back with you live, and the ball is now actually placed at the 9-yard line, and so they've got 91 yards to go, Coach.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Good thing for the Titans. Here's that formation where it's a wing right, and then they have their back.
And whistle's blown before the play. Not sure.
I don't see a flag.
Oh, I think this is one of those times they're going to send somebody off because his knees are showing.
That's the quarterback, isn't it?
Could not tell if that's the quarterback.
I believe you're right.
No, that was number 4.
4.
Yeah, that's Shiloh Whiteshirt, one of the wings. So now they're back again. First down and 10. The ball is at the 9-yard line. 4:07 to play here in the first quarter. It's been kind of a crazy first quarter. Stack on the right side.
Really unbalanced over
here. Handoff in the middle. Running back picks it up, gets across the 10. And when you see pushing and shoving, you're going to see the Titans hold their hands up. That
which does nothing other than to just draw attention.
Draws attention. That was LeBron Royale holding his hands up there. And so the ball is going to be placed just outside the 10-yard line. So about a yard and a half picked up. We're going to say the 11. That's going to bring up second down and 8.
One of the penalties, if you do get an unsportsmanlike or two unsportsmanlikes in a row or whatever, then the penalty is you can't play the next week.
Right. Handoff in the middle and no gain on the play.
Our kids need to make sure they maintain their composure. And I'm sure Coach Cam is going to enforce that when they come off the side.
It is third down and a long 7, probably 8. And the ball is going to be handed off there again. He's going to get out to about the 12, and that's it. Another flag comes flying in. And if it's on El Reno, I can pretty well guarantee you we're going to decline it.
Chop block again. Unfortunately, that is one of the worst penalties, worst blocks that you can put on a defensive lineman.
Yep.
Because you're engaged up high, and then another kid comes in and cuts him. And I've had, when I coached defensive line, I've had kids that have been injured for 3 or 4 weeks with bad ankles or bad hips or bad knees because of that. So they need to cut that out.
And so the ball is going to be moved up to the 15-yard line. That was the end of the play with the chop block, and Carl Albert declines the penalty to make it 4th down. And
I thought this might be a key, but their punter hasn't punted the ball very well yet. Worked out good for him once. Oh, my.
This time, punt does get off. Tristan gets away from it, and then he's looking to try to maybe go make something happen, but he's just going to let the ball die at the 40-yard line. And I would almost bet you, even though he is extremely talented, I would bet you that somebody's going to tell him, just get away. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So Carl Albert has their 3rd possession of the evening, leading 14-0 now. 2 minutes and 35 seconds left here in the first quarter. And they'll have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Christian Oku and Jackson Webster are in at wide receivers, along with Byron Stubbs.
Yep. Trips to the left. Woodring is going to take the snap. He's going to leap and throw it out here. He gets it to Oku.
Good hand. Kind of bobbled it, but he still made like 12 yards.
Picked up 12 to 13 yards on the play. The ball is going to be down at the 30 or at the 27-yard line. And so 13 yards picked up on the play brings up 1st and 10. Woodring just snapped that to Oku, and it was coming in hot.
It was.
Yeah. Trips to the left. Tight end on the right side. Woodring's going to take the snap. This time he's going to hand it off to Simmons. Simmons goes to the right side, bounces forward, picks up about 5 yards on the play, and he is down there inside the 25, down to the 23.
Unfortunately, our tight end overplayed his block, and kid got around and made a shoestring tackle.
Oku comes off. Marcus James goes on.
Being a double tight set then.
Yep,
nope.
Double tight to the right side. Wilkerson, James. Stubbs is out there wide to the right. And Jackson Webster is wide to the left. LT Simmons still in the backfield. 4 seconds left on the play clock. Woodring takes the snap. This time he hands it off again to Simmons. Simmons goes across this left side. He's going to cut it up at the 15, 10, 5, down to about the 3, maybe the 2.
Good job.
He's going to pick up 21 yards, and we are in the red zone.
Good job of running.
He's going to take it down to the 2-yard line. I wish we could show you that replay. We're going to be working on that. When we re-imported the camera, we lost a little bit of the replay. Now this time, Austin Johnson is wide to the right. They're going to hand it off to Caden Davis in the middle, and he's going to power forward for the touchdown, 2 yards out. Caden's coming in playing cleanup tonight.
He is. He's and he looked like he might have hook slid in there. As my old partner Dizzy Dean used to say, slud in there.
Slud in.
Yep.
All right, so the Carl Albert Titans now go up 20-0 with 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. This time the kick is down, and it is up, and it is good. And we'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. Your scoring recap brought to you by J.R. Rowlett. Thinking of buying or selling your home? Give J.R. Rowlett a call, 405-445-8971. That was a 40-yard play and 40-yard drive, Took up just under 2 minutes and 4 plays. And really, L.T. Simmons did the heavy work there, taking it down from the 23 down to the 2-yard line, and then capped off there by a Caden Davis 2-yard scramble into the end zone.
I kind of thought he'd have a big night tonight because in watching film on him, they have given up a little bit of yardage in the running game to other teams.
Ethan Spiewak, we're still waiting on that possibility of having a field goal record, but no field goals so far tonight. Spiewak puts it 8 yards deep in the end zone for the touchback, and the El Reno Indians will have their 4th possession of the evening.
If we keep scoring touchdowns, he may not get a chance this week. Coaches have a soft spot in their heart for kickers because there are not very many of the really good kickers, and he's a good one.
He is a good one.
And so they may, run it down there and get him to have a chance to kick a field goal.
Currently being looked at by Tulsa, University of Texas San Antonio.
Yep, UTSA. Actually, it's going to take a visit to OU.
Yeah, already got an offer to UCO. This time the ball is handed off in the middle, and he's going to pound forward. That was a good run there by Lathan Pruitt. Caden Davis is pleading with the referee for something. And
I think he recovered a fumble.
But it was a 5-yard pickup from the 20 up to the 25-yard line. It's going to bring up second down and 5.
I think Caden thought he had the ball.
Okay. Well, the guy with that striped shirt thing didn't see it that way. Elijah Fisher still at quarterback. Lathan Pruitt, the running back. 2nd and 5. They're getting under 3 every time. Hand it off there to Pruitt. And Pruitt pounds forward for another yard, gets out to the 26-yard line, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 4.
On the previous play, their wingback, number 4, had the unfortunate mistake of grabbing hold of Carlvion Young. And he tried it again this time, and it didn't work.
We're going to take a break here, the end of the first quarter, where the Carl Albert Titans now lead 21-0 over the El Reno Indians. We'll be back with you in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. The Titans lead at the end of one, 21-0. Your second quarter sponsor is Tooney Buys Houses. We buy and renovate homes. We also lease and owner finance homes throughout the state of Oklahoma. Call Tooney Buys Houses at 405-353-9682. And we are going to be getting ready here for the second quarter. It's been all Titans all the way. And
as we recognize Caden for his outstanding accomplishments on the diamond and his incredible representation of the Carl Albert Titans at the professional athletic level. 2020 graduate Mr. Caden Favors.
Caden Favors.
Yeah, Caden Favors has just been introduced on the field between the first quarter and second quarter, and it is homecoming. Caden is now playing as a professional in the
Cleveland Guardians.
Yeah, he's at the Cleveland Guardians. That's right.
I don't know what. He's not up with the big team, of course, but
he's hoping to get there, though.
He's working to get there. That's right.
3rd down and 4 takes the ball, hands it off to Pruitt, and that was Royal that meets him right there in the hole, and goes from the 26 to the 26. Maybe they're going to say 27. They're going to give him 1 yard, and that is going to be 4th down and a long 3. Looks like more like 4. They actually moved the ball back to the 26. The first guy stepped up to the 27, so I thought that's where he was going to put it down. It didn't look like he made any yardage.
No, he didn't.
Jonathan, have you gone to sleep down there? Are you under the tent enjoying the cooler or what?
I did stop by and cool off for a second.
Yeah?
Just really watching some of this extracurricular stuff going on.
Yeah. Tristan Haynes takes it from the 45. He's got a clear path, and he's taking it all the way. Tristan is gone. No flags. Touchdown, Carl Albert on the punt return. 48-yard punt return from Tristan Haynes, and that's going to take the score. Carl Albert 27, El Reno nothing.
Well, they can't catch a break as far as their punter has not punted the ball very well, and he hit a line drive right there, and Tristan just happened to catch it, and we had a return on this side, and it was
The worst thing you can do is to basically throw it to him, and that's kind of what it looked like.
Did, yeah.
They threw it right at him,
and he didn't have to move.
No.
And about 3 seconds later, he's in the end zone.
Yep. So Tristan Haynes takes it all the way back from 45 yards out, about 47 actually, and the extra point is good. Spiewak is good on the night, and that brings the score. Carl Albert 28 and El Reno nothing. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. And
your son, he said they're up 28-0 after Tristan Haynes ripped off that Band-Aid.
Oh, no. For those of you that
did touch him going in the end zone.
He did?
Him. He touched his back.
Did he touch him?
Really?
Oh,
okay.
Man.
Got it. Almost had his flag.
Okay. Spiewak is doing the kicking duties, 28-0. For those of you that don't know, when Coach Goff says your son, my son is actually the in-stadium announcer, and
does a great job.
He does it. He does a great job. Sometimes he sounds so much like me, I'm wondering if I said it or he said it.
Yeah.
So,
and they think alike too.
So the ball is kicked, and this time we're going north to south, and it's going to be taken there by Fisher at the 2-yard line.
That's a bad decision.
He's going to come out here about the 15, down at the 17, and that's all she wrote.
Jackson Vineyard on the tackle. Jackson will stay in as one of the outside linebackers now.
10:55 here in the second. Toonie Buys Houses, your second quarter sponsor. And the ball is going to be placed at the 18-yard line. El Reno has their 5th possession of the evening. 1st and 10 at the 18. Well, it's been all Titan so far this evening.
I was looking at some of the scores. Noble is beating Guthrie 14-7. Noble 0-4. Guthrie is 1-2, and 7th ranked in Class 5A.
Elijah, he's going to drop back to pass. He throws it well over the intended receiver. It was intended for Shiloh Whiteshirt, and that was well thrown over. And
he threw it out of necessity too. He had a couple of guys coming on in his face.
It was number 82. Their tight end, and he was running down the field like on a post.
Alistair Wall.
Yeah, Alistair Wall, and but he never looked back, and the ball sailed over.
21-7 now. Interesting.
Yes, it is. So now we've got 2 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. This time,
my goodness.
Yeah, everybody was moving.
There.
What do you think, Jonathan? Were they all moving or just some?
Receiver wasn't quite where he needed to be and should have just stayed where he was.
Yep.
Looked like Canadian rules football. He was going forward.
Did he got a start?
He got a head start.
Yeah. You know, I've always wondered why that never took off in regular football, because it really is kind of interesting.
We're traditionalists.
Yeah. It is pretty interesting watching those guys run to the line and time it with the snap.
It is. And they're getting it, too.
They are. They're moving. 2 men wide to the right, 1 man to the left. Got the H-back on the right side. Fisher's going to drop back to pass. He throws it over the middle. Picked off by Trernay, and he's going to get across the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown! Trernay Washington.
Pick 6.
Takes it in on the pick 6 from 31 yards out.
It's a good-looking interception and run afterward. And then our kid,
now we got flags everywhere.
Our kids end up.
That was well after the play, so nothing's going to stop the pick 6. And we're going to have to see what they're calling here.
It has something to do with Delage for some reason. I don't know what.
Yeah, we'll find out.
You'd assume that there is a. Jonathan, did you see anything?
Excessive celebration, maybe? I mean, I didn't see anything else. But is that excessive?
Well, we're going to. One guy's retucking his flag. They're writing down. When they're writing down.
Yeah, that's unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, that's an unsportsmanlike, and they're writing that down. And if they. And you don't want to get too.
Nope.
Is the touchdown is good. Unsportsmanlike conduct on El Reno, and also unsportsmanlike conduct on Carl Albert, and that will delete the penalties.
Offsetting.
And we're going to go with the point after try with Ethan Spiewak.
I think
their numbers are written down. They're still. It's not like you didn't get the penalty. You got the penalty.
Yeah.
And so you can't
if you get another one in this game. You're done for the rest of this game and the next one.
And the next. That's right.
Which I think, unfortunately, it was Delage, and I don't know what happened, but he got hooked up with their big number 65 or 56 or one of those great big guys in the middle.
I think it was 56.
Was it?
I think the refs talked to him a couple of times already.
Have they?
Jake Farley in to do the holding. He calls for the ball. The ball is down. The kick is up, and it is good. And the Carl Albert Titans go on top 35-0. We'll be back with you in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the pole's broken.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's just a little hot.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. Your scoring recap. It was quick, and so El Reno had the ball, and they decided to throw the ball. And again, they threw the ball to Trernay Washington. And so it's a pick 6 from about, what would you say, Coach, about 42 yards out.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
And he goes down that left sideline, and he was not to be touched. And, again, another one of the speedsters on the Carl Albert Titan team.
Yeah.
So Trinae Washington takes it in, and that's your scoring recap brought to you by J.R. Rowlett.
See, and I'm wondering where they might try and put him at the University of Oklahoma, whether they'll put him at safety or corner. I don't think they'll put him at corner. I would imagine they'll put him at safety. And
I
at
think they need to put him at tight end.
Well, they could do that too, yeah. At 6'4" and 220 pounds.
This time the ball is going to be taken at the 2-yard line. That's Elijah Fisher. He's going to bring it out across the 5, cuts back at the 10, and that's it. And Carl Vion Young does the job. Flag comes flying in from the back, and we're going to have to see what that is. Carl Vion Young with the tackle. 10-10 left here in the second. I'm kind of wondering if, there's one of the officials is down on one knee writing, and he may be getting rider's cramp down there.
Yeah.
El Reno has the ball. And
dead ball
this time. Dead ball. Personal foul against El Reno. That's going to move it half the distance to the goal. And so that's going to take the ball and place the ball on the, 7.5 from the 15. That is correct. That guy can do math.
You can.
Yeah.
And that's the kid that went to Carl Albert.
There we go. So the ball's on the 7.5-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Indians. This time got the stack to the right. He's going to hand it off to number 30. And Royale was coming from behind. And that time, Trinae Washington, who just ran the pick six back.
Came from his safety position to tackle the guy in the end zone.
Yep.
Or almost the end zone.
Almost the end zone. Back to the 2-yard line. And I guess they're going to give him the 3. And so that's going to bring up 2nd and 15. They're backed up in the end zone now, getting ready to call the play.
When they do the unbalance, kind of like what they're in now.
Hands it off in the middle, and he's going to pick up about a yard on the play from the 3 up to the 4. Doesn't make it back to the 5.
That moves Trinae down into the box, which that's not good for the other team.
No. On the coaches show this week, I asked Trinae and Marcus James both, which do you like playing more? And they both said defense. They love delivering the punishment. That's what they want to do.
Well, and that was a good one right there.
Yep.
Good tackle.
These guys get downhill so fast.
They do, don't they?
Pretty sure that running back had no idea what was about to
happen. He's number 30.
Back to the 4-yard line. And handoff up the middle. He makes it out of the backfield this time. And he's going to get all the way up, to the 7-yard line, back to the original line of scrimmage. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 10.
And not to say something good about El Reno, because they are they'll finish 3rd or 4th in our district, but they lost probably their best player.
Yeah.
Not only the running back from last year, but they also lost a freshman that was about 6'2" and 200 pounds, and he's at Del City now playing fullback.
So the punt, almost blocked, and they did touch the punter, but no flag, and the ball is taken there at the 34-yard line, tackled immediately. So the ball will be at the 34-yard line.
Marcus was the young man that almost blocked the punt and that touched the kicker, and he was looking at the official, and the official never said anything.
Right.
So he just ran off.
8:06 left here in the second quarter. Titans leading 35-0. The ball is going to be on the 33-yard line. That is in El Reno territory. This time you've got 2 wide out to the right, 1 wide out to the left, tight end on the left side. LT Simmons in the backfield. Devin Woodring still at quarterback. He takes the ball. He drops back to pass. He's looking. He's going to throw it to the middle. He's got a man. Good catch there by Tristan Haynes. Gets the ball down there at about the 12-yard line where he is hit. And now there's a flag that is thrown.
Their number 2 was kind of jaw-jacking with
I think he might be gone.
Marcus.
It's his second one, I think.
We're going to see how this plays out now. The ball is down at the 12-yard line. Great catch there. Good throw.
Yeah, very good. Kind of threaded it in there.
He did. And so it's 1st and 10 inside the red zone, brought to you by Sovereign Bank. Sovereign Bank located at 2600 South Douglas Boulevard. And they're going to call it again.
On both of them.
And so they're going to call it on both of them again. And
so that's Marcus and their number 2.
Yeah, a lot of numbers are being written down. But that is going to be a first down at the 12-yard line. I'm sorry, at the 17-yard line. Kurt can't see. I mean, he can see. He just can't read. Can't read the line markers. The 17-yard line, 1st and 10.
Coach Dunn's out on the field trying to get an answer.
Yeah.
To something.
Yeah, who was it?
And
what happened?
They're telling him to get off the field.
Double tight end set, one man wide to the left, one man wide to the right. Woodring takes the ball, hands it off to L.T. Simmons across that left side. This time he does get stopped up, loses a yard back to the 18-yard line.
Well,
Todd James comes in.
Hope it doesn't get out of hand.
Maddox Wilkerson is going to leave the game right now.
I'm pretty sure our kids won't back down from anybody, but they need to.
They've got to control. Yeah.
And they don't, El Reno doesn't have anything to lose.
This time, bunch set to the right. Haynes is to the left. Woodring takes the snap. He's going to turn around, hand it off to Haynes on the end around. He's going to come around here to the 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Carl Albert. You called it. You called it at breakfast this morning.
I did this morning.
You did.
I was saying, we need to do some kind of reverse deal.
Yep.
And lo and behold, we did.
I don't know if you guys saw Trey on that play, but just had an incredible block here on the outside to set up that touchdown.
That's another thing he can do. Just one of many. He won't get a chance to punt tonight, but he's one of the best punters in the state.
Yeah, he's averaging over 40 yards
a punt.
Yeah. And last I heard it was 41, so. Spiewak in to do the point after try. Farley calls for the snap. He gets it. The ball is down. The kick is up, and it is good. And the Carl Albert Titans now lead 42-0. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
I am here to contest the new Whataburger from Whataburger. What? Real wings have bones. And these boneless wings are actually premium chicken tender bites tossed in one of Whataburger's famous sauces. Honey butter, honey barbecue, buffalo, or
sweet and spicy.
And now Nashville hot? Those do not turn these Whata wings into real wings. I know what a real wing is. It's not
Whata wings. Whataburger, Whata wings. It's Whata wings.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. And the Carl Albert Titans lead 42-0. And that time, it was an 18-yard run by Tristan Haynes. And just a reverse off that left side coming around to the right side. Woodring hands it off, and Tristan makes the El Reno Indians pay for 18 yards. He's had a great game tonight.
Yeah.
So he's got the punt return for the touchdown and caught a couple of good balls. And now has taken it in from 18 yards out. And this time the ball is going to go deep, and it bounces. And they're going to say a touchback. That is lucky.
They're so lucky.
That is lucky.
Jack Brackage is down there thinking he's going to score a touchdown.
Yep. So on that last one, that J.R. Rowlett scoring recap, Client-focused, results-driven. Call J.R. Rowlett for all your real estate needs, 405-445-8971. 3 plays, 33 yards, and took up a total of 1 minute. So El Reno has the ball back at the 20-yard line.
That's a couple of those 1-minute drives.
Yes, it is. 6:59 left here in the half. And they've got that bunch set to the left. This time he's going to slip around. Parker's going to go out. Look, he throws it out there, intended for number 9. That was intended for Rustin Cook. Threw it behind him. Incomplete pass, 2nd and 10.
Again, LeBron was hot on his trail right there. I think it was get rid of it quick or die.
He did. Yes, good. And I think he's figured that out right now, that quarterback is.
Yeah, got to throw it in a hurry.
And that bootleg, he should be out there all on his own, but LeBron is pretty quick, and then I think I saw Marcus James coming up also.
Parker takes the ball. He's going to keep it himself. He's looking to cut up the middle. He gets back to the 20-yard line, and that's it. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 now for the Indians.
Carvion Young, Kathan Perucci.
Carl Vion just meets you at the line, and that's it. That's all that happens.
That's as far as you're going.
Yep.
And that's one of the adjustments that our coaches have made is our kids are playing sides. Normally we have a strong side and a weak side, so on and so forth. They're playing sides because of all the flipping and all that stuff that El Reno does, and it may end up working out for them where they don't flip anymore. Our kids don't play sides. They just play sides instead of a strong and a weak.
Carl Vion goes to the left side. This time Parker's looking. He's got a little room. He gets across the 20, out to the 25, gets hit right there. Marcus James coming from this right side.
He was looking, trying to find Marcus James.
Ball goes up to the 26-yard lines. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I think he found Marcus on that one.
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah, he was going, where's that number 12 at?
4th down and 4. And the punter is back in. And honestly, it's scary when their punter comes in.
He's one of the Pruitt boys. And I don't know, again, I knew the defensive coordinator back when he played at El Reno.
And again, a poor punt with a great bounce. He's going to take the ball back into Titan territory at the 48-yard line.
That's good.
Yeah.
Anyway, if it is their dad, his name's Michael Pruitt, he's the defensive coordinator. Have I already done this tonight?
I don't know if you said it in the pregame or not.
I don't think I did.
I think you might have said it to me.
I don't think we were on air.
I did. Yeah, I said it to him.
Okay.
To you. But Michael Pruitt was a really good football player, wrestler at El Reno when El Reno was running state championships in wrestling. And then we played him in the finals in '99. And he was on that team, and they were really, really good.
Trips to the right, tight end to the left. This time, going to throw it right over there in the middle. Trinae Washington gets it at the 45, and he pushes forward to about the 42. That's where this line judge is going to hand it. We're going to see if they actually give it to him there. If that is, it's good enough for a 1st down.
It's one of those, and I don't know about you, Jonathan, but whenever we were coaching back in the day, after a kid made a reception like that and all these people started coming at him, we'd tell him, hey, get down, because you don't want to give him shots at you.
I think that's what they were trying to do right there. It was kind of a sitting duck, but he got out all right.
That's good.
2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Tight end on the left side. Woodring takes the ball. Oh, and almost got it taken away there. Chilo Whiteshirt stepped up, and that was intended for Washington, and Whiteshirt undercut that. Now we have a flag on the field again, and Carl Albert is backing up.
Cody Volker.
I think we're finishing some blocks off.
Cody Volker pancaked a guy, and one of those big 300-pound kids, and they're calling personal foul on that. So,
all right, well, that's going to move the ball back because that was a 1st down play, so that will remain 1st down now and 25, and the ball will be all the way back to the 43-yard line. So that's 5 yards beyond where we started.
again, I think we will get some reps to LT here in a few minutes.
Will be second and 25.
Washington wide to the left. Haynes and James on the right side. LT
There's
Simmons
one
takes
right
the ball
there.
around the right side. He gets through the first line and goes from the 43 up to the 46.
Handoff to LT Simmons out around the 47-yard line.
No flags. Yay.
Yeah, no flags. They're going to place the ball there in between the 46 and the 47.
Brings up third and 21.
Third down at 21 for the Titans.
Well, they might throw it now.
They could. Kind of waiting around. Todd James, Trernay Washington at the top of your screen. Empty backfield, LT Simmons, Tristan Haynes out here to the right, trips to the left. Woodring drops back to pass. He's got plenty of time, throws it in the middle, flag down. That is to Todd James. Todd cuts it back at the 40, down to the 35, and gets down to about the 34-yard line. And we're going to have to see what the flag is for.
Our kids are looking back towards El Reno, so
yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Good catch there by Todd James and a good run after the catch. Personal foul, face mask on El Reno. And so that is going to move the ball even further down.
Added on at the end of the run, which Todd did a really good job of catching the ball and then running.
Yep.
Afterwards.
So the ball is now placed at the 19-yard line, 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Sovereign Bank is your red zone sponsor, dedicated to empowering your financial goals and serving our community at 2600 South Douglas Boulevard in Midwest City. Member FDIC. Double tight end set, one man wide left, one man wide right. Washington at the top of your screen, Haynes at the bottom. Woodring takes the snap. He's going to look. He's going to throw a fade out there to Trernay Washington. Oh, beautiful
Great
job. Got bumped. The ball pops up in the air. Trernay Washington comes down with it.
Concentration.
Absolutely.
Great job.
19-yard touchdown strike. Woodring to Washington.
I doubt if you'll see any more passing from Carl Albert. I think that's probably going to be it.
And Trernay Washington's just having a great night.
He is.
3 minutes and 39 seconds left here in the first half. Spiewak comes in.
God. Newcastle 36-7 over Midwest City.
Wow.
You know.
Well, they were mad from last week, right?
I
Newcastle.
guess.
Did you say 36-7?
I did.
Yep.
Oh, against Midwest City.
Ball is down, the kick is up, and it is good, and it's 49-0. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
That ended up being a 4-play, 62-yard drive, and that one took up about a minute and a half and was capped off there by a 19-yard pass. Two good pass plays, one from Woodring to Todd James, and the second one then was Woodring to Washington for the touchdown score. And Trernay Washington's kind of on fire tonight.
Yeah.
Tristan Haynes, Trernay Washington, both of them are just absolutely tearing it up.
I guess the homecoming festivities didn't bother our kids.
It didn't seem to bother them.
No.
Yeah. Spiewak doing the kicking duties for the kickoff. Remember, your kickoff sponsor is Midwest Nutrition. And this time he's going to go deep and high. The ball's going to be taken at the 11-yard line. Picked up there across the 20, gets out to the 25 to the 30. And the best field position for El Reno this evening.
Running the ball back, number 21, Xavier Carty, a senior from El Reno.
El Reno's going to take over possession at their own 33-yard line. 3:33 left in the half. Midwest Nutrition is your kickoff sponsor. Fuel your body, energize your day, and achieve your goals one sip at a time with a protein shake and energy tea from Midwest Nutrition. Stop in for all your nutritional needs. They're here at the corner of 15th and Douglas in the shopping center right there.
59, Kathan Perucci, and 45, Maddox Wilkerson are in the defensive tackles.
Handoff up the middle to number 30 again. That's Antoine Grayson.
He's a sophomore.
He's going to pound forward for about 3 yards up to the 36-yard line. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 7.
He's 6'2" and about 180 pounds.
Yeah.
Good-looking kid.
He is. Pruitt is now out. One man wide to the right. Bunch set on the right. Going to be a handoff again there. And he's going to get nothing this time. Grayson takes the ball, goes right back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all she wrote. Going to bring up 3rd down and 7. That time, Antoine Grayson gets up a little bit slow.
I was going to say, he's limping just a dab.
2:34, and the clock is ticking. And they're running that play clock all the way down every time, trying to shorten it.
That's probably a good deal.
Absolutely. So El Reno approaches the line. Elijah Fisher still in at quarterback.
Time.
And they've waited too long this time. They're going to get a 5-yard penalty for delay of game. It's going to move the ball back to the 31-yard line. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 13. Elijah Fisher goes over and is talking to his coach here while they're walking it off.
Graham Sneedling is the offensive coordinator from El Reno. Head coach is Russell Cook.
Actually, they move it back to the 31, which makes it a 3rd down and 12. So kind of a passing down, but not a passing formation by any means. 1 minute and 54 and counting. And Parker's looking away. He bounces into his own man, then is taken down there. That was Maddox Wilkerson. But Parker was down before Wilkerson comes up with the ball. And so the ball is going to be placed at the 32-yard line. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 11 and another punting situation for the Indians. Oh, man. Fourth down and 11. The clock is continuing to go. 7 seconds on the play clock. 5 seconds. 4, 3. They do get it off. And a good punt this time. And it's going to go out there to Tristan Haynes. He takes it at the 42-yard line. And he's looking to get free. Another flag. A flag actually thrown by the back judge. Hits Maddox Wilkerson hits Maddox Wilkerson in the face with the flag. Maybe the toughest hit all night we've seen.
Bob from El Reno.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going to give
Come
the
on,
back.
guys. They've been popping a little bit.
That's true. You're right. I'm being sarcastic.
Get the big hit tonight to the back judge.
Yep.
So holding on the Carl Albert Titans. And that is going to move the ball back. He moved his flag all the way up to the 48 in Indian territory, and that really saved it because the ball is now going to be at the 42. And Carl Albert may be happy just to let this run out here. I don't know.
I doubt it.
You're always the.
I mean, I just think that they'll work on their running game. So.
You're always the optimist.
They won't
Coach
pass.
Goff. No. 2 men wide left, 2 men wide right. Woodring takes the ball. He's going to step out here to the outside and catch by Trinae Washington, who stays in bounds and gets down to the 42-yard line in El Reno territory.
Gonna work on our 2-minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. They may. Do they have the
we
bands
haven't
on?
had time to do it.
And, yes, they do have bands on. They put the bands on. They've got 2 men wide to the left, 2 men wide to the right.
Got to work on it somewhere.
Yep. Austin Johnson is in.
Austin Johnson.
This time, Woodring's going to come down. He gets sacked behind the line of scrimmage. The ball is going to be put back at the 44-yard line.
Austin's going, oh, no, I have to go face my dad.
Yeah. 2 men wide to the left, 2 men wide to the right again.
Coach
27 seconds. Woodring's going to drop back to pass. He's got time. Throws it across the middle. He's got Tristan Haynes at the 30. Tristan just keeps going forward and falls down at the 20-yard line. 24 yards picked up on the play.
Maybe we'll kick a field goal.
Oh, yeah. And Carl Albert is going to call timeout with 18 seconds left. And so we're probably going to have a little talk here about, hey, we've got a chance at 2 plays, maybe a field goal if we don't get it.
So if he kicks this one, he ties Worship.
He ties, that's right.
Well, Mike Dunn and Eric Worship were good friends in school. Not really good friends, but they were pretty good friends.
Well, there's no way they're going to be able to keep him from it, I think, throughout the rest of the season. And we're going to kick a field goal, surely.
Well, their coaches are we on the air?
Yeah.
Oh.
Their
coach is talking to the white hat. I don't know. What about?
I'm trying to read lips. He's mad about something.
Yeah.
Well, I'd be mad about the bus ride home.
Coach Pruitt is walking down the middle of the field, and he's kind of eyeing people over here.
Yeah.
Which you don't want to mess with Coach Pruitt. So this will be interesting.
So the ball is at the 21-yard line.
No, I think that's Coach Cook.
Yeah, I think that was Coach Cook.
Yeah.
The ball is
down here.
Yeah, the ball is at the 21-yard line. Trips to the left. You've got Stubbs, Johnson, and out there on that left side. Woodring drops back to pass. He throws a little screen inside to number 3, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Carl Albert. That was a screen pass there to L.T. Simmons. And a beautiful play, beautiful design.
Yep.
And L.T. Simmons takes it in from 21 yards out.
I think the young man that tried to tackle him at the end didn't realize that he was a power lifter.
He was almost out of the end zone, too, as he drove him back to the other side of the end zone. My wife is texting me saying, oh, bless their hearts.
Right, right.
I said, Denise, it's El Reno.
Ball is down, the kick is up, and it is good. They're getting a little bit of pressure on that kick, but Spiewak keeps putting it through. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. That last drive brought to you by J.R. Rowlett Realty. Once a Titan, always a Titan. Use this Titan for all your real estate needs. Call 405-445-8971. It was a 58-yard drive, 4 plays, and took 49 seconds. Capped off there by a 21-yard screenplay to L.T. Simmons taking it in. And just so Jonathan knows that you're not the only guy that I pick on, Coach Goff said as we started that drive,
we won't ever throw the ball.
We won't ever throw the ball. Ball is out of bounds there, and with 5 seconds left to go. And so the El Reno Indians will come out here and snap the ball, and we'll be going to halftime.
You know, we're ahead 56-0, and Del City's ahead of Tulsa Memorial 58-0.
Oh,
at halftime.
Well, maybe that's what we're doing, is trying to stay up.
Yeah, I doubt it.
I don't think so. All right. 5 seconds left. Carl Albert Titans lead 56-0. We're going to see what the second half brings. The ball is at the 32-yard line. And they are just in a tight formation.
Take a knee. Nope.
Fisher's going to take the ball, hand it off there. There's a flag on the play. If it's on the defense, they get another one.
I don't think it's on the defense. I think it's another chop block.
And we're going to see what they call. Coach Dunn is on the field. And
they got him another post and chop.
Yeah, man.
21 came in. 9 was posting, and 21 came in and tried to cut him.
Coach Dunn's gone all the way out. And this time, the guy that got chopped was Joe Thomas. And because he came up just a little bit limping there. And now there's going to be a flag on Coach Dunn. And we know what that is because he'd asked him to get back several times. But El Reno is headed to the locker room. All these penalties are being declined. And
offsetting.
Yeah, offsetting. And that will end the half where the Carl Albert Titans lead 56-0. It's been all Titans, nothing for the Indians. And 3 and out on almost every single drive except for the drives that had penalties that created first downs. And, Coach, what do you think? What do you think?
I think we've got this game in hand.
I think so, too. All right, Jonathan, you got anything to share before we go to halftime break?
Well, I would like to see us not give up a touchdown, but, I think we're going to see a lot of younger guys in the second half again. And I don't know that El Reno's going to sub any out.
I don't think so either. Well, we'll be back with you here in just a few moments on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and ask yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes, call Rob and Will.
Whataburger's Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich is back.
Chicken strips. Chicken strips. Chicken strips.
Ranch, ranch, ranch. Ranch. Buffalo. Buffalo. Ranch. Monterey Jack cheese.
The Whataburger Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich. a beautiful masterpiece.
State Representative Max Wolfley.
As a longtime Mid-Delta teacher, coach, and parent, I first ran for the legislature to ensure taxpayer dollars appropriated for education actually made it all the way to the classroom. That concern hasn't changed and seems even more important today. Thank you for giving me the privilege of serving the people of our district.
Max Wolfley, looking out for educators, seniors, veterans, and all of us. Recorded in our kitchen after midnight. Can you tell?
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the pole's broken.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's just a little hot.
And we're back with you. Coach Norman has gone down to the field. His the state champion swim boys team from last year is getting introduced at halftime. But right now we're going to enjoy the Carl Albert Titan Mighty Titan Marching Band.
Drum majors Kenzie Clay, Joseph Robinson, and William Rowlett. Is your band ready? Ladies and gentlemen, the 2024 Mighty Titan Marching Band.
So this is what they've been skipping swim practice for?
These kids practice night and day. They're out there as much as the football players are. And it's wonderful for them to get an opportunity to perform for you all. Carl Albert has always been known for being able to play their instruments very well. It's a strange way of judging. It's very subjective. The judges are very subjective to, marching and steps and in place and out of place, but they've never not gotten superiors on music. Some of you may be saying, Coach Goff, how do you know that? Well, my son was the drum major here for 2 years and then played in the band for 4. Went to many a deal. Yeah. This looks like a very good show for the Carl Albert Titans. I don't know if you can notice or not, but down in the pit, which is where the percussion folks are, they have blindfolds on. I don't know if they're see-through or not, but it looks like they're blindfolds. very aesthetically good. I mean, the flags are all together. Looks really good. Very nice. This looks like it might be the full show. I think their competitions, they may have already been to one or two, but their regional and state competitions are coming up here before too long. Very nice. You can hear the round of applause by the Titan fans. Carl Albert's Bike Song. We'll be back with you after commercial here in just a few minutes.
I am here to contest the new Whataburger from Whataburger. What? Real wings have bones. And these boneless wings are actually premium chicken tender bites tossed in one of Whataburger's famous sauces. Honey butter, honey barbecue, buffalo, or
sweet and spicy.
And now Nashville hot? Those do not turn these Whata wings into real wings. I know what a real wing is. That snow.
Wings. College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Whataburger now has new premium coffee. That means a brand new taste with new flavors. And it's coming in hot and iced cold. New, hot, and iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it. For the first time ever, Whataburger has iced coffee. So hey, get vanilla iced coffee with breakfast, caramel iced coffee with a snack, and for dinner, how about mocha iced coffee? Or just get plain. Nothing wrong with a classic. New iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
We're back, and Coach Norman is down on the field with the 5A state champion Carl Albert swim team, men, and they're just it's just a great honor for him to be down there with the other Coach Norman, Josh Norman, and Kirk Norman. They learn their stuff from each other, and it's just a great opportunity to recognize this state championship team. Carl Albert is not just a state champion in football. They're state champions in baseball last year. They're state champions in swim. They're state champions 2 years ago in wrestling. It's just an all-around great program. They are also state champions at one point in time in the academic team. They're just so all around. Carl Albert does really well. Let me run down some scores for you at halftime. In 5A, Pryor is ahead of Tahlequah 16-13. Edison Prep 6, McAllister 54. Nathan Hale 7, Claremore 35. Collinsville didn't like getting beat 60-7 last week. They're ahead 49-0 in the third quarter against Tulsa Will Rogers. I just got a text from my friend Robert Epperly saying that Carl Albert Titan chain gang on the other side of the field is James Trent, Rodney Swanson, Stephen Hayes, and my friend Robert Epperly. All those guys I've gone to church with for years. Back to the scores. Collinsville 49, Will Rogers 0, Coweta 0, Bishop Kelly 20, Altus 42, Western Heights 0. We have the Carl Albert score, which you all know. The Duncan Southeast score that Coach said was 2-2. Must have been something that happened on his phone, because right now it's 21-21. Booker T. Washington is ahead of Shawnee 21-0. Midwest City is losing to Newcastle 36-7. Former linebacker and coach here at Carl Albert, Bo Bradshaw, is the defensive coordinator at Newcastle, and he's doing a good job tonight, keeping Midwest City to just 7 points. Let's see, Durant is beating Tulsa East Central 34-7. Guthrie is ahead of Noble 21-14 in the second quarter. And as Coach Norman alluded to, Lawton beat John Marshall 42-8 last night. And then Lawton Mack beat Classen SAS 61-0. We'll be back with you in just a little bit after more commercials.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes,
call Rob and Will.
Whataburger's Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich is back.
Chicken strips. Chicken strips. Chicken strips.
Ranch, ranch, ranch. Ranch. Buffalo. Buffalo. Ranch. Monterey Jack cheese.
The Whataburger Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich. A beautiful masterpiece.
State Representative Max Wolfley.
As a longtime Mid-Dell teacher, coach, and parent, I first ran for the legislature to ensure taxpayer dollars appropriated for education actually made it all the way to the classroom. That concern hasn't changed and seems even more important today. Thank you for giving me the privilege of serving the people of our district.
Max Wolfley, looking out for educators, seniors, veterans, and all of us. Recorded in our kitchen after midnight. Can you tell?
Here on your Carl Albert Titans halftime show. The halftime show is brought to you by Triple Elite Screen Printing. Find world-class designs and hot new styles at Triple Elite Screen Printing. It's also brought to you by CK12 Designs. They have a new showroom located on Automobile Alley in Oklahoma City, across from Hideaway Pizza. From custom dining tables, mantles, reclaimed beams, as well as custom cabinetry, come visit and tell us what you think of the new showroom on Google. Take a custom charcuterie board while supplies last. CK12 Designs in Oklahoma City, the new location at 820 Broadway, and also their existing location at 8209 Northeast 23rd. So halftime, it's been all Titans all the way.
Yes, sir, it has.
Yeah.
I thought you might go through how we scored and
I
when
can
we
do that.
scored.
I can do that. Actually, El Reno came out and had a 10-play drive, and it was a really funky drive.
It was.
with all of
penalties
the
and some weird
the penalties and
first touching and all. Anyway,
the bad punt. I mean, because the punt actually didn't make it back to the line of scrimmage, and therefore it was a live ball, and the El Reno people picked it up and took off running down the field, and it looked like it was called dead, but evidently it wasn't, and so El Reno ends up with the ball down at the I think it was the 17-yard line, and then turned it over on downs. Anyway, it was just a series of things, a 10-play drive. The only time they did not go 3 and out the rest of the half. Carl Albert gets the ball and starts at their own 8. They go 92 yards in 4 plays, and it was a Devin Woodring run down to the 1-yard line that really was the capper.
About a 50-yard run.
Absolutely, 50-yard run down to the 1-yard line. And then Caden Davis takes it in from 1 yard out. 4 plays, 1 minute, and Carl Albert goes up 7-0. El Reno 3 and out. Carl Albert comes back on, and this time it was a 2-play, and it was 34 yards because they were in positive territory, 14-0 for the Titans. El Reno goes 3 and out. Carl Albert comes back out. And this time it was a 40-yard L.T. Simmons run, and from the 40 that takes it actually a 38-yard run down to the 2-yard line. Caden Davis comes in, cleanup work one more time. Caden scores, and the Carl Albert Titans go up 21-0. El Reno then 3 and out, and this time on the punt, Tristan Haynes starts at the 42-yard line. Cuts left, cuts back right, takes it around the right side, and takes it in for the score. And so the punt return for Tristan Haynes makes it 28-0. On the next possession, El Reno has it, and on their first play from scrimmage, they are at the 18-yard line, and Trinae Washington has a pick six, takes it back, and Trinae takes it back from about the 32. And again, one play, 35-0. El Reno 3 and out, and this time it was a 2-play drive or a 3-play drive, and was Tristan Haynes again scoring the touchdown from the touchdown pass, Woodring to Haynes. 3 and out again for El Reno. Carl Albert gets the ball back, and this time they are at the 48-yard line. And the main thing there was Woodring to Washington one more time, and Washington takes it in from 19 yards out on a pass play over in the far left corner of the end zone. 3 and out, Carl Albert gets the ball back, and the key play there with 55 seconds left, and they are on their own 42-yard line. They go 58 yards in 4 plays, and the key play there was a screen to L.T. Simmons, which takes him down to the
he scored.
And he scored, from the 21-yard line, and there were 49 seconds. It took 49 seconds for that. El Reno gets the ball with 5 seconds left on the clock. Series of defensive and offensive penalties, and the half ends, and so we are ready for the second half.
And they're going to kick off to us. We get the ball.
That's right. Carl Albert gets the ball coming out of the half. And I have used an entire sheet in the first half because El Reno has run a lot of 3 and outs. And so here we go with the second half of ball. So we are getting ready to see. We do not know until we actually watch the clock what is going to happen. Whether or not this will be a running clock in the second half. We did that last week. We also did that down at Lawton Eisenhower when the score was like this. And so we are going to see. Right now, Tristan Haynes is back deep for Carl Albert at the 10-yard line.
None of us expected this.
No, I did not.
I expected that we would win and we would handily, but not like this.
No. I really felt like that El Reno would have some success and possibly pick up some first downs along the line and keep the game running. This time they're going to drop it down there, just a squib kick right down the middle, and that's number 17, Cooper Brackage. Falls on the ball.
Smart kid.
At the 40-yard line, so Carl Albert will have great possession. 11:55. Here in the third quarter, your third quarter sponsor, Bobby Lewis Insurance, surprisingly great rates with 2 locations to serve you in Choctaw and Del City. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, Cooper.
We got the running clock.
Do we?
Yes, we do.
Cooper would be playing linebacker for somebody somewhere.
Yes.
If he wasn't on Carl Albert's team. I promise you.
Woodring in at quarterback. This time it's Delijah Matthews in the backfield. Woodring's going to come out, go around this left side. He's going to try to get around the corner. He does, down to the 45, up to the 50, across midfield, down to the 45, and then goes out of bounds at about the 42. They're going to say he stepped out, looks like at about the 43.
He had a little nifty spin move right there towards the end. Reminded me of John.
Oh.
You used to do that, didn't you, buddy?
Every now and then. When the time called for it, I'd put the spin move on.
There you go, yeah. Is that A or C on the Mario?
I don't know anymore.
Yeah.
My wife won't let me get a new one.
Oh. 2 men wide to the right, 1 man to the left. Woodring's going to throw it out there in the flat to Tristan Haynes. He's got it across the 40. It's gone. He's done. It's over. Nobody's that fast. Touchdown, Carl Albert.
Yep.
42 yards out, Woodring to Haynes.
I'll be quiet about not throwing the ball anymore.
I don't think, and I don't. I want to be careful with this, but I don't think there's a reason to rile up the Carl Albert team.
No.
And I think that's part of what was going on in the first half. And I hate to say that.
I do too.
But there's just no reason to make them mad for any reason. I feel sorry right now. I got to be honest with you, and I've got a bunch of swimmers, as a matter of fact, down there on the sidelines running the Titan flags. I don't know that they're going to be able to practice on Monday.
They'll be so tired.
Yeah.
Give them a couple of days to get a blow.
Yep. Ethan Spiewak in to do the kicking duties. It's currently 62-0. And as we said, they are actually stopping the clock for the point-after attempt.
That's probably it.
I think I spoke too soon. After I saw it wind, it started stopping again.
All right. Spiewak, kick is up, and it is good. The Carl Albert Titans go up 63-0. We'll be back with you in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan, Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the pole's broken.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's just a little hot.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network, your J.R. Rowlett scoring recap. Let J.R. Rowlett find your perfect home today. Call 405-445-8971. The capping of that drive was Woodring to Haynes for a 42-yard touchdown strike, set up by Woodring, taking it about 22 yards on the first play. It was only 2 plays, took 1 minute, and the Carl Albert Titans lead 63-0. 10:55 here in the third quarter. Spiewak's going to drop it back. This one's high. Going to come down at the 2-yard line, taken there. He's going to come out across the 10. He goes to the left side. He's going to get across the 20. He slows up there, and that'll be it. He gets out to about the 24-yard line.
You know, you tell your kids in somebody's down. Nope, he's limping. Who is that? That's Jackson.
Jackson
Come on,
Vineyard
Jackson.
limping off.
Quit limping. You tell your kids, don't be standing around a pile in
Right.
a game like this because somebody might come in and clean your clock.
Marcus James comes off the field. Jackson Vineyard's told to get back on the field. Also got Bo Davis in there, the linebacker. DeAndre Dukes is in. And that is just a beautiful play by the nose tackle and LeBron Royal. They just subbed, and when I say sub, I mean submarine down low, and there was no place to go. The ball goes from the 24 back to the 23. It's going to bring up second down and 11.
That used to be a technique I would teach my defensive linemen. If they're getting double teamed, they just go to the ground and take both blockers with you. And
Right.
What you do is you make a pile.
Yeah, there's no place to run. You got to run around it at least.
New quarterback.
New quarterback in the game. It's going to be a handoff again. Nothing. Makes it back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 23 is going to bring up third down and 11.
Come on, LeBron.
Yeah. No acting. We don't need any acting. So we're going to try to get you some numbers from that El Reno jerseys as well.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and 11.
And I was trying to see who's in at quarterback. That's Rustin Cook that is in at quarterback. He's going to take the ball, drop back, and he's going to get right back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Whoa. And that's going to bring up fourth down and 11 from the 23-yard line.
The head coach's name is Russell Cook.
Might be.
I'm wondering if that's a relationship.
Could be.
Fourth and 11.
He's a junior, 5'11", 170.
8:39 and counting here in the third quarter. Fourth down and 11. Punter's in. The punter is number 19, Tyreus Brodus.
15, I think.
15, I'm sorry.
That's one of the Pruitt.
Dalen Pruitt, yeah, he's been punting all night. Carl Albert takes a timeout. I think we might not have had all the players on that we were looking for.
We had too many on there, guys.
Okay. Thank you. See, that's why you're down there. You got all the inside information.
It's of information. You know, I can only reveal some of it, though.
Right.
Xavier Robinson's down here, and I look like a child next to him.
Is he down there?
Is
Really?
he?
Where are you?
He's down here about the 10-yard line on the north end.
Yeah, he's over there talking to Coach Cam.
Oh, cool.
He's definitely been in the weight room a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, good for him.
Yeah, I know that he kind of blew up a little bit. So Carl Albert comes back on. We use a timeout. So we have 2 timeouts left for the half. That kind of makes me nervous, Coach. I'm telling you.
Not me.
Okay, good.
The Coach Dunn may have told the receivers to just fair catch it or
This time the ball is going to go up. It's going to go to Tristan Haynes. He's going to take it there at the
thought about
48-yard line. Yeah, he had happy feet for a minute. Nobody touched him. He was not down, and he takes off running, and he's going to take it back to the house, I think. No.
Yeah, I think Jackson.
They get him back at the 4-yard line. There is a flag.
Jackson just got him a personal foul.
There is a flag all the way back
the
here
old trick
at the
punt.
39.
Return.
Yeah, they all just stood there and looked at him. There is a flag at the 39-yard line. The ball is actually down at the 5. He did not throw his hand up. I was watching him the whole time.
He started to right at the end, and he should have, but he didn't.
Well, let's see how this plays out. Anderson Collier is going to be coming in the quarterback position for the Carl Albert Titans. And so this will be a wholesale swap here, it looks like. Yep, it is.
Illegal fair catch, probably.
That's exactly what it is. Personal foul.
We'll do the personal foul. From
Yeah,
they're
going to take the personal foul from where the flag is.
And he did do an illegal fair catch signal. He waited too late and then just barely threw his hand up. He should have got flagged for that.
So they're going to move the ball back to the 45-yard line in Titan territory.
But it's still Titan ball.
Absolutely. 8:08.
We've got backups in all throughout the lineup.
Anderson Collier's in at quarterback. Anderson came in the Lawton night game, and he threw some strikes. He's a smart young player and has got a great future here at Carl Albert.
He's the heir apparent right now.
Absolutely. Byron Stubbs in there.
Elijah.
Taken to Anderson. Elijah takes the ball. He's going to go around that right side. He jumps over one man. He's going to get about 6 yards on the play.
Elijah Matthews, number 9, with the carry.
He goes from the 45 in Titan territory to the 49-yard line in Indian territory. 6 yards picked up, brings up second down and 4. Elijah's a good runner.
He is. And he's, again, the next heir apparent.
Yep.
And he's just a sophomore also.
Jackson Webster in over here on this side, along with Byron Stubbs. Trips to the left. Anderson looks across the line. He's going to take the snap. He's going to throw it across the middle. He picks it up. Beautiful pass. In step. That was Christian Oku with the reception. Takes it down to the 35-yard line. 15 yards picked up on the play. And that's going to bring up a Titan first down.
He made a great read on the RPO right there.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, the kid's just sitting there wide open.
Oku and Stubbs are going out to the right side. Webster's over here on the left side. Jackson Vineyard's playing the tight end position on the left side. Try to get you some lineman names here in just a minute. Collier takes the ball. He hands off this time to Matthews. Matthews cuts back up the middle. Move a little cut. He's got some moves, and he's driving down inside the 10,
and
down to about the 7-yard line.
He has some good moves, and he's powerful.
He is. Takes it down to the 7. First and goal at the 7. We are in the red zone. Brought to you by Sovereign Bank.
He's listed at 6 foot 170, and he's every bit of 180. So.
Been working hard.
Yep, he has.
Byron Stubbs wide to the right. Webster wide to the left. Double tight end set. Matthews still in the running back position. Handoff to Matthews up the middle. He gets inside the 5, or he gets to the 5. 2 yards picked up on the play. 2nd and goal from the 5. I enjoy calling these younger guys.
I do too. If I have their number.
Yeah, right. We're working on it. This time, handoff to Matthews again. He goes forward, goes from the 5 down to about the 3. Picks up 2 more yards, going to bring up 3rd down and goal. They're going to say the 4. There is a flag on the play. Have to see what the man in the white hat says.
It came from way back in the secondary.
Jaden Shelley, a sophomore, is in there at left tackle. Personal foul against El Reno. And that should they're writing the numbers down. I'm not sure. On the personal foul, it should give them a 1st down. Is that not right?
I would think it's automatic. I don't know why he was writing down a number on a personal foul. That wasn't unsportsmanlike. You don't get kicked out for personal fouls.
So the ball is put down at about the 2-yard line after the penalty, and it should be 1st and goal at the 2.
55, Jace, the name we couldn't pronounce.
Blahoviak.
Yeah. Sorry. There's not a V in there, but
Anderson Collier in at quarterback. He's going to keep it himself. He cuts back up the middle. He's trying. He's down to the 1. The down marker still shows 4th down. And I'm curious about that.
That down marker guy doesn't know what he's doing. I got a text saying who the down marker guy was.
Oh, well, we're going to find out then. We're going to call him out right here on the network.
And I'm just kidding about it. Doesn't know what he's doing. Well, it doesn't take.
I don't think they gave him a 1st down on that penalty.
I don't think they did either. Collier's in. Matthews is backing him up. Collier steps up, cross the goal line, touchdown, Carl Albert. Anderson Collier takes it in from 1 yard out. Elijah Matthews did the heavy lifting on that drive. 7-play drive, takes the clock down to 4:24. And it's currently 69-0.
You mentioned the Jaden Shelley kid, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's in there. 55, I just mentioned him. Jace Blahoviak. We will try and get other names and numbers.
Yep.
I believe 74, Zach Nelson, was one of the tackles.
Keon Floranda with the point after try, and it is good, and the Carl Albert Titans lead 70-0. We'll be back with you in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
To contest the new Whataburger from Whataburger. What? Real wings have bones. And these boneless wings are actually premium chicken tender bites tossed in one of Whataburger's famous sauces. Honey butter, honey barbecue, buffalo, or
sweet and spicy.
And now Nashville hot? Those do not turn these Whata wings into real wings. I know what a real wing is. That. It's not
Whata wings. Whataburger, Whata wings. It's Whata wings.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. And the Carl Albert Titans are leading 70-0. That was a 7-play drive, 55 yards, and took up 3 minutes and 38 seconds. And basically a lot of Elijah Matthews. Great pass from Anderson Collier across the middle to Christian Oku. And that's how we ended up at 70-0. 4:24 left here in the third quarter. Keon Floranda in to do the kicking duties. He's standing 3 yards back from the ball.
So it will not be a deep kick.
No,
well, not
probably
too deep anyway.
Probably be just a deep onside, and that's what it is over here on this left side. Man calls for a fair catch. He's going to take the ball there at the 24-yard line.
First and 10, Indians. Kicking duties have been taken over by Lane Sexton, responsible for the point after attempt and the kickoff.
Lane Sexton.
Yeah, actually it was Keon Floranda. Whole new group of defenders in.
Mm-hmm.
Got Jake Farley in there.
Elijah Matthews.
Elijah Matthews is in, running both ways. Jackson Vineyard. Bo Davis. Bo Davis is pushing out there to that outside. Oku, he sets the corner.
Yep.
Davis and Oku with the tackle.
Davis from the inside, Oku from the outside. Good job.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it was for no gain.
There is a flag down over here on this side. No gain on the play. Ball still at the 24-yard line. They are rolling the clock, and they never talked about a penalty.
Nope.
So he picks up the flag, 3:35 left. Quarterback takes the ball. He hands off there. No, he's going to keep it himself, and he's going to pick up about 5 yards on the play.
Yep.
From the 24 up to the 30, that's a 6-yard gain. Going to bring up 3rd down and 4 now. Actually, 3rd down and 3.
Some of the Carl Albert faithful are packing it up and heading to the house. If it were cold weather, I guarantee you they'd be going, but it's nice and roasty tonight.
Yeah, it is. It's warm. Still warm.
Still.
3rd down and 3. Looking for a 1st down. This time quarterback keeps it, and he's going to keep spinning. He's got the 1st down. Across the 36 out to about the 37-yard line. Looks like they're going to mark him at the 36. First down.
How many first downs do they have this game?
This is the first down since the first drive. And the first drive, the only reason they had 1st down was on 2 penalties.
There you go.
So that tells you something.
Yep.
Handoff up the middle, and he's going to cut loose. He falls forward. There is a flag in the backfield, probably a holding.
Flag in the backfield. 5-yard gain if the play stands.
And so the man in the white hat
And it will not.
trying to determine where we are. Personal foul. Shot
block again.
Again.
Unbelievable.
On the El Reno Indians.
Gee, Merry Christmas.
And that is going to move the ball.
Well, I tried not to say this earlier, but I just can't. They were known for doing that back years whenever I was coaching defensive tackles.
The El Reno 20-yard line, where it's first and quite a bit.
So the ball goes from the 36 back to the 22. This time, a man is bouncing around, missed tackles in several places.
Yep.
Going to pick up about 10 yards on the play.
Jake got an FOP, which is a falling on the pile.
Falling on the pile.
22nd and 14.
Ball goes up to the 32-yard line.
And as he fell on it, he rolled off. He did a good job.
10 yards picked up on the play, brings up 2nd down and 15 now. 1 minute and 18 seconds. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say number 10, Jackson Webster is at one of the safeties. Number 2, Christian Oku.
Elijah Matthews is out here. That was a good cut back there. And he's going to take the ball out. It's going to be 3rd down and short. Just a big pile. Blow the whistle, please.
Quickly.
Yeah. Ball's going to be taken up to the 44-yard line. So 12 yards picked up on the play, brings up 3rd down and 2.
I was going to say, coming into the game, 61.
Right.
I don't have a 61.
You know what? We don't.
Nope. We've got a 60 and a 62.
We're going to need to fix that.
His last name's Walker.
Walker?
Walker.
Just got some intel here on the sidelines.
Oh, man, you are all over it.
I don't have a Walker.
They're going to fall forward for the 1st down.
I don't have a Walker on here either.
23 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. The ball is going to be placed at the 47, maybe the 48-yard line. Needed 2, picked up 4.
I know there's a bunch of starters over here on the sideline thinking,
yeah, don't let this go.
You guys
right?
better not.
And that's the end of the 3rd quarter, where the Carl Albert Titans lead 70-0, scoring twice now in the 3rd quarter, and we're getting ready to go to the 4th. We'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. Your 4th quarter is brought to you by Valor Physical Therapy. Are you looking for a top-notch physical therapy services? Look no further than Valor Physical Therapy, your partner in wellness. In addition to traditional rehabilitation, our dedicated team offers a range of specialized services, including preventative screening, pre-op programs to enhance post-op healing, and tailored personal training to get you fit for life. Long ball thrown down the field. And they're going to call pass interference on that. And really, it was just more of the number 21. The receiver falls down, and Christian Oku falls over his feet. And they're going to call PI on that. It's going to move the ball down for the 1st down. So the ball goes from the 48-yard line.
15 yards.
In El Reno territory, 15 yards down. And so it'll be 1st down and 10 at the 37-yard line.
There you go.
Yeah, you've got to wonder about the first team guys saying, "Hey, come on."
Yep.
Don't let our zeros go.
Yep. But
and
El Reno hadn't taken any of their linemen out, that's fine.
Yeah. Here's the shift back to the left. Fisher in at quarterback. He's going to keep it himself. He goes up the middle, and he just goes down hard there after about a 4-yard run. So he goes from the 37 down to the 33. He's going to bring up 2nd down and 6.
Run, clock, run.
Quarterback, Elijah Fisher, back in the game.
Oh, is he back?
Nope, this is Rustin Cook again. Apologize for that. Rustin Cook. And that's number 30 back in the game again. That's Antoine Grayson. And he's going to get tackled. Maybe a 1-yard gain. Jackson Vineyard and Cooper Brackage come up. Tag team him. Goes from the 33 down to the 31-yard line. 2 yards picked up on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Might be 51 Sam Gentry in at defensive tackle. And 72?
72, 73, I think, yeah.
I'll put 73 because that's Jaden Shelley's 72 we don't have.
3rd down and 4. They're going to shift to the right side now. Running back goes to the left. Takes the ball. Rustin Cook's going to keep it himself, and he's not going to pick it up this time.
No.
It'll be 4th down. Good job of holding on because Cook was trying to come out the backside. Ball is going to go from the 31. There is a El Reno player down on the field.
22, Bo Davis on the tackle.
Goes from the 31 back to the 34-yard line. 3-yard loss brings up 4th down and 7. And the referee calls the play clock in.
Run it.
Yeah, 8:50 to go and counting.
'74, Zach Nelson is at the right defensive end.
This time he's going to go for it on 4th down. There are whistles everywhere.
I think they moved. They're not letting them get away with anything.
No.
Apparently.
The ball is at the 34-yard line. It's 4th and 7.
Yay.
And so the ball is going to be moved back to the 39-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and 12 now. And they're going to keep their offense on the field.
Yeah, there's really not any sense in punting.
No. Two men wide to the right. Bunch set on the left. Cook's going to drop back. He's looking. He's looking.
Throw it, boy.
And he just throws it out to nowhere. Christian Oku almost comes up with the one-handed. And there's still a lot of pushing and shoving going on that does not need to happen. And if this is on us, it's a 1st down. If it's on them, and there's more flags being thrown.
2 more.
Because there's mouths being run. Because that was not any contact or anything. That just had to be something that was said. And both coaches are pulling their players off to the side as the guys in the striped shirt are trying to figure out what's going on. The El Reno coach is visibly upset.
A little heated. I think both of these are on El Reno.
Well, we're waiting to see what the actual call is. We believe it's an unsportsmanlike conduct. He's walking over here slowly there we go. And all he says is
personal foul.
Personal foul on El Reno. Personal foul on El Reno, 2 of them. That'll be 30 yards. Personal foul on Carl Albert. So it was 2-1.
They're making a lot of calls.
Yeah. So,
Jonathan, it's Carl Albert's ball.
Jonathan, are you hearing things on the sideline we need to explain to you later?
No, I think we're good. I've heard them before.
Okay. All right. I'm just wondering.
Yeah, no, I've been on the other side of these scores a few times.
Because I can guarantee you that there's a lot of frustration, and it's really on both sides of the ball at this point. Our guys need to walk away. Collier takes the snap. He hands it off over there to number 32. He cuts up across the 40. He's driving. That was Darian Thomas, sophomore, 5'8", 150. And he drives for about 13 yards down the field.
Guys, I'm going to have to give it up to the white hat. He is in control of the pickup line at my daughter's school.
Is he
and his
really?
hand signals are flawless.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he keeps that traffic moving.
All right. I wish he'd keep this game moving.
Is it still? Are they still running the clock?
Well, it's 4:49 right now, but this is normal they're still stopping it. 2 men wide to the right, 1 man wide to the left. This time it's going to be a handoff again, and he goes down. That again was Darian Thomas with the carry, and he's going to lose about 6 yards back to the 38-yard line. He's going to bring up second down and 16.
Midwest City Bacon Athlete of the Week. Put your hands together for Miss Kristen Stoser.
So we just need to let the clock keep running. It's going to be below 4 minutes.
Austin Johnson's in at a wide receiver down here. He's 6'4", about $170.
2 men wide to the right, 1 to the left. This time Collier's going to slip it out here to Darian Thomas. He just hits 1 man and drives forward across the 30 down to the 29.
It's a good run.
Yeah.
Tough tackle.
Tough running back.
Good tackle by number 44, Grant First.
3rd down and 7
A ninth
for the
grader.
Titans. Yeah.
29-yard line. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Matthew Williams is in there at the line.
You find out a lot about your kids, especially from El Reno.
Yeah.
You put a freshman in and he goes and tackles somebody right there. That's good.
Brackage wide to the left. Michael Ziebert also on the left side. Austin Johnson out here on the right. This time Thomas is going to take it. He's going to lose a couple of yards. Back to the 31.
62, John Cates in the offensive line. 51, Sam Gentry. 53, Matthew Williams.
I'm trying to tell you as many as we can. 74, Zach Nelson is out there.
74, Zach Nelson.
He is a big kid.
He's a big kid.
Yeah.
What's his list?
6'4", 265. He ought to be able just to push people wherever he wants them to go.
Yeah, he's
trips to the right. 4th down and 9. Carter's going to pitch it out here to Thomas. He's got a little hole, and he's going to get knocked down there at the 25-yard line. Turnover on downs for the Carl Albert Titans with 2 minutes and 9 seconds, and the clock is continuing to run.
One of the Pruitt boys made that tackle from his safety position. Good job.
We're going under 2 minutes now. El Reno will get a couple of plays off here, but the clock is running. This would normally be a stopped clock, so they are allowing the clock to run.
28, Nick Baldwin is in the game at, I think, an outside linebacker.
El Reno has chosen to take a timeout. We're going to take a timeout with them. So we'll be back with you here in just a moment on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and ask yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes, call Rob and Will.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. 1 minute and 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Cook takes the ball, hands it off to number 30. That's their original running back. And he's going to take it down for about 20 yards. Take it outside the 40 to the 43-yard line. That's the original running back that had been playing in the first half, Antoine Grayson, 6'2", 180 running back. We're going to go under 1 minute here as this play kicks off. Takes the ball, hands it off again to Grayson. Grayson's looking to get to the outside. And he's going to go out of bounds over there inside Titan territory at about the 46-yard line. The clock continues to run. First down for the El Reno Indians.
Looks like inside of the defensive tackle is number 60, Carson Ring, who I coached his uncle.
Darian Thomas is out there also on defense. He was just a running back previously on offense. Boston Holland is out here at the corner position.
Oh, no.
And he's going to catch up with him. Oh! He's just going to throw it up into the moon. And no good.
One of our kids had a beat on it and then got thumped.
Yep. Defended there by Lane Sexton.
Is that who that is? Good.
That's Lane Sexton, number 36. And that is the end of the ball game where the Carl Albert Titans have defeated the El Reno Indians. We have now gone 2-0 in district play. And we'll be back with you here in just a moment with your post-game coverage on your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whataburger's Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich is back.
Chicken strips. Chicken strips. Chicken strips.
Ranch, ranch, ranch.
Ranch. Buffalo Ranch. Monterey Jack cheese.
The Whataburger Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich. A beautiful masterpiece.
State Representative Max Wolfley.
As a longtime Mid-Del teacher, coach, and parent, I first ran for the legislature to ensure taxpayer dollars appropriated for education actually made it all the way to the classroom. That concern hasn't changed and seems even more important today. Thank you for giving me the privilege of serving the people of our district.
Max Wolfley, looking out for educators, seniors, veterans, and all of us. Recorded in our kitchen after midnight. Can you tell?
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the pole's broken.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's just a little hot.
I am here to contest the new Whata Wings from Whataburger.
What?
Real wings have bones. And these boneless wings are actually premium chicken tender bites tossed in one of Whataburger's famous sauces. Honey butter, honey barbecue, buffalo, or
sweet and spicy.
And now Nashville hot? Those do not turn these Whata Wings into real wings. I know what a real wing is. That snow.
Whataburger, Whata Wings.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Whataburger now has new premium coffee. That means a brand new taste with new flavors. And it's coming in hot and iced cold. New hot and iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it. For the first time ever, Whataburger has iced coffee. So hey, get vanilla iced coffee with breakfast, caramel iced coffee with a snack. And for dinner, how about mocha iced coffee? Or just get plain. Nothing wrong with a classic. New iced coffee from Whataburger, just like you like it.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
We're back with you here on your Carl Albert Titan post-game show, brought to you by Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance. The Newby Agency is your local Oklahoma farmers insurance agency in Midwest City. Our agency is family-owned and operated and has been serving the public for over 40 years now. Our office is located off of 29th and Air Depot near Tinker Air Force Base. Come by and see us at 560 West Boeing. And we're looking to see who is going to be on the sidelines. We're going to get a interview with Coach Dunn. He is standing over here and swaying with the Titans as they are doing their alma mater. And then we're going to have Coach Dunn, and then our player of the game will be Trenae Washington this evening. And so Coach Goff is down there on the sidelines. He is waiting with Kristen Goggins. And Jonathan, you might step over there and tell him we're ready for him if you can get that handled. Coach Dunn is looking like he's making his way out, and Trenae Washington standing right there in front of him. And so both these guys are coming right towards Coach Goff right this minute. So we're going to have them, maybe both of them in the shot together. I'm not sure.
We're ready. We're ready for an interview.
Yeah.
No, you're fine. Just stay right there.
Yeah, just come on in.
Yeah, we'll do you both at the same time.
There we go, Coach Goff.
We'll start with Coach Dunn, though. Homecoming, a lot of distractions. Your kids came out and showed what they were made of.
Yeah. I think our guys are really dialed in and focused. This is a veteran group of guys, and a lot of our guys were in the festivities today, and they didn't skip a beat. Once the pads come on and these guys, they get underneath the lights and they go snap up, as soon as we buckle, they're ready to go. And so guys did a great job all week long of preparing, and that's a really, really good group over there. And Reno, they coach the crap out of their guys, and they're tough and hard-nosed. And Coach Cook, got a lot of respect for him and how they do things. And so, it was going to be a big challenge for us because last year they ran for 400 yards against us. And so I don't know what their final number was tonight, but I feel like our guys really, really bowed up and played physical football.
Very nice. Looking forward to who we got next week.
Noble. We got you talk about contrasting styles. This week we played someone who runs it about 90%, and next week Noble will throw it 50, 60 times a game if they need to. And Coach George, head coach out there, Noble does as good a job as anybody in the state of Oklahoma, as far as I'm concerned. And Trenae knows Coach George, but Coach George he's a really good one, and his staff, they do a great job, and a lot of respect for the Noble Bears, and so it'll be a different game. They'll spread you out. They'll go 5 wide. They'll throw the ball over the yard, make you cover everything. So it'll be a good test for us.
Thank you, Coach Dunn.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Our player of the game is Trenae Washington, who got 1 pick six.
Pick six.
What else? A touchdown pass or two?
Two fade balls.
2 fade balls for touchdowns.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Are you looking forward to having a week where you're going to, instead of playing the run all the time, you're going to get to play some pass?
I'm hoping. I need some more interceptions. As far as our secondary, we have a good secondary, so I'm hoping they throw it. But I mean, our secondary is it's a threat. So some teams know better.
Yep.
But I do hope we come across something like that.
I have a question for you. Have you been told where you might play when you go to the next level?
Yes, I'll be a tight end, slot receiver hybrid.
Oh, wonderful.
So I'll split out and everything.
And I really thought you'd be on the other side of the ball.
They just told me to keep my mind open to it.
Well, that'd be good.
That'd be fun.
I'd like to see you coming downhill from the safety position.
That'd be fun.
It's great seeing you.
Nice to see you.
Congratulations on
Thank you.
being the player of the game.
Thank you.
You bet. Back up to you, Kurt.
Thank you. That was your Buffalo Wild Wings player of the game, and that was Trenae Washington. Buffalo Wild Wings is located at 5500 Tinker Diagonal, Del City, Oklahoma. Buffalo Wild Wings, where every day is game day. Remember, your postgame is brought to you by Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance. Well, there's not a lot to say about this one. it was Carl Albert all the way through without any hesitation. And I want to respond to a couple of texts that I received, but we have to continually play those first-team players into the second half. And it's not a hard and fast rule, but definitely for a couple of series, you want to play those first-team guys and keep them fresh. Then you run in everybody else. And so for those of you that sent in a response of why are the first-teamers still in, you just run them and get them in, get them moving, get them as a part of that, and then you begin to pull it out and let those other people get in there and play. So Carl Albert Titan wins 70-0 this evening. Again, one more shutout on the road to pursuing number 19. That is the state championship that we would like to have. There were a lot of flags this evening, and Coach Goff and I both were very frustrated on both sides of the ball, not just El Reno, but also Carl Albert. And sometimes you just get kind of baited into those things. Other times you just forget. And we have to be better. We have to be better when we take on those things, even though the other team might be playing a certain way. And so we will continue to work on that. Carl Albert's character and culture will shine through, and we will be the team that is known for the home of champions. This is Carl Albert Titan football, home of champions, pursuing number 19. We'll be live next Thursday evening, and we'll start the pregame at 6:30 for the game at Noble at 7 o'clock. Be sure and watch your Carl Albert Titan Oklahoma Sports Network. Good night, and God bless.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
This is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.